Grana.
2 years later.
Shut up. Talk about nerve wracking. I should have gone live a long time ago. So much for starting early.
Right?
I see something. Ugh, we're frozen. What the hell? Yo, what the hell?
Probably still loading. No.
But how come we? No. Why were we so okay last time?
Exactly. Hold on.
Were you using the same program?
Yeah. This is so weird.
You think maybe too many people are connected to the Wi-Fi? No,
This isn't the
because you're
Wi-Fi
using
though.
your hotspot, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, so on YouTube they see us fine.
They see
They
us
see us
fine on
fine?
YouTube?
Yeah,
How do you know? You're on YouTube?
YouTube.
Huh. Then why is the Facebook not letting us say?
Oh,
So you're watching us on YouTube, right?
no,
You're-
no. Somebody else is watching us on YouTube.
somebody go to YouTube and watch it there. Yeah, because Facebook is jacking up. No, you can't see it.
No, I think
Oh,
no. It was just like a tiny snippet. I think.
Damn.
Wait. We are, but it's delayed.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know, but look,
like lagging.
Huh. And that's on YouTube?
yeah, it's on YouTube. See,
Yeah, just the same. But there's nothing on Facebook. Wow. What the hell? Should I reset the whole laptop?
what's your internet? Oh, you can't.
Should I reset it?
Last time, were you connected to the Wi-Fi or
No,
the
I was
hotspot?
connected to the hotspot, and that's how you were able to see us clearly.
Do you have a lot of things running on your hotspot? Or?
No. Unless, what if I connect my YouTube? I mean, my internet too. No, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna reset it. All right. Oh shit! Wait, are we on? I never went
No
offline.
Yeah, we're on.
We're on now.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Now he's gonna go back and hear us talk shit about him.
I still don't see it. Is that on Facebook?
That's on YouTube.
So YouTube is going, but
So YouTube is
Facebook
going?
is not.
Yeah, YouTube is
cooperating.
going.
Yeah, we can't see it on Facebook.
Yeah. So how do I tell people like, hey, we're going on?
I could just send them a post it on the thing.
Everybody's saying that YouTube is working. Sorry, I said that loud. It's on YouTube. Okay, so apparently, Victoria Hernandez. Hi, Victoria. Apparently, YouTube is working, so we're gonna go ahead and send everybody over there.
Just put the link somewhere in there.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. Before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and share the YouTube. All right. So if you guys want to go ahead and copy and paste that.
So apparently, I can start a whole live over here. But like because we haven't started the discussion, you know how you did the pre.
Yeah. Damn. I wonder what the hell happened.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This. Where's the
I put the broadcast on both Facebook and YouTube. See, both YouTube, Facebook. You are live on Facebook.
view, like do the view on Facebook?
Oh shit, you can do that, huh? Nothing.
Yeah, that's what we have to
See?
learn
I-
more. You should have pressed learn more and see why.
You start your browser, done that. And computer, done that. Check your internet connection, done that. Up through your browser.
You haven't done that.
You haven't done that.
No, I haven't done that, but I don't want to right now. Okay, so I guess for today we're just gonna go ahead and go live on YouTube only. Let's go ahead and wait for everybody to see that link. Did you guys copy or shared it?
Hmm.
I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to share that. I'm still gonna check the live real quick on YouTube to make sure everything works there. Sorry. Okay. Everything's good. Okay. So people are going over on YouTube instead. Might as well, right?
Yeah, hold on. And then we do it again.
All right, I shared it too.
Now, go ahead and do it again. Changes public.
Okay, I'm giving a few more seconds just to put on my Instagram that we are only going to be live on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. Did you guys share that link? Okay, cool.
Mhm. Yeah, we're having so many issues on Facebook. So far, there's like 5 people watching on YouTube.
All right, so
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, there we go.
okay, so you guys shared the link, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get started with the intro then. Damn, this sucks, man.
Got down the beat.
The following presentation contains adult dialogue not suitable for all audiences. Brought to you by Media Listen. Viewer discretion is advised.
Media Listen.
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 Media Listen. You are now listening to Media Listen.
We are back.
Yay.
Okay. So, unfortunately, today we are not allowed on YouTube I'm sorry, Facebook for some reason. Something went completely wrong there. We're taking things over to YouTube today. So people are watching us. Hey, shout out to everybody. Let us know who you are. Turn it down, Rigo. I can hear that. It's all good. All right, as you guys all can see, today we have the whole crew. Let me go ahead and introduce yourselves. Go ahead and say something, guys.
Hey,
Hey.
Mr. Juicy in the house.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, Ricky did that. Okay.
Yeah, I came up with names. You already know how I do. Hello, all. That's you.
Excuse me.
Man, this sucks. It's all good. We're gonna have to work with what we have though. We have we're gonna go ahead and try to make as good as we can with this episode. We are talking about the importance of mental health. We all have very different experiences with that. Well, dang, we had a whole thing planned out, but Facebook literally bummed us out with that one.
Mhm.
I don't even want to do this show right now. Yeah, fuck it.
Just do it.
Now you guys are here. We're gonna do something, so let's get started on it. Hey, viewers on YouTube, what's going on, everybody?
Hello.
Wait, either it's on YouTube or Facebook too, because I'm pretty sure some people are still going over there.
I don't know. I think we're pretty lost right now. But either way, we appreciate anybody who's actively trying to view us right now.
Yeah, like I mentioned before, we are live on
Are you you signed into Facebook? Or like, are you?
We are
mentally-
still signed in on Facebook. Unfortunately, where people are still trying to watch us. Pablo said, "Yo, yo."
Can they still hear us though?
Oh, you know what? I noticed it.
Hmm.
Hello, folks. Mark Becerra has joined us.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Pablo.
What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna show everybody right now.
Yay.
Yo, yo. There's Mark. Hello, folks. What's going on, everybody? So we're pretty bummed out today because Facebook was not cooperating with us today. I don't know what the hell this is. What the hell is this? Are you serious right now? I can't exit out.
What do you mean? Yeah, you have to.
Oh, okay.
Hit that X. Yeah, and then the other one.
Oh,
Really? What is this? Cancel for right now.
okay. There we go. Okay. Yo, what the hell's going on today?
Talk about stress and
I know,
anxiety.
right? Like everything is just hitting us. I am on YouTube because I could catch you Facebook. Yeah, guys.
Thank you.
As we try to mention to you guys, we are not being let in on Facebook for some reason. Facebook is just not cooperating for us today. So tell your people that we are live on YouTube only for today. I hope it's just for today because
What if we got
the
banned from
stress.
Facebook?
Yo, what if we
Oh,
did?
Like
man.
last time, they were like, you know what?
Is it because we all showed up today?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all showed
your
up
fault.
today. We got the whole crew in the building.
It's all been working until you showed up.
Yeah, you're the jinx, bro. Beto has been on the show before.
Yeah.
We didn't have a problem
We
with
had
that.
no problem.
All right. I'll see y'all later.
No. We got it. I guess we got a very important show. Hi, Victoria. We got a very important show for you guys today. We're going to talk about the importance of mental health. We have our very own share of experiences with that. Is that correct? Yeah, am I right on that?
And if we
Right on
didn't,
the money?
and if we didn't have it before, we clearly do now.
Yeah, because of all this bullshit. Everybody that's watching, thank you all for watching. Staying tuned. So the first topic that I want to talk about, mental health. I guess I'll go ahead and start it off. Are you guys familiar with postpartum depression?
Yes, I've heard of it.
You've heard of it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
How are you familiar with it?
I just heard of it.
You just heard of it.
Yeah.
What have you heard about it? What's like? I guess what is your best way to describe it?
From moms that have told me they've had it, it's like they're crying all the time. They are overwhelmed with emotions. Sometimes they don't want to take care of their baby. So that makes them feel even worse.
Okay.
Because they don't want to take care of their baby. Like they love their baby, but and then some of them I had where they said that they felt disconnected from their baby.
Yeah, you hear that a lot.
Disconnection.
What is your definition of postpartum depression? Where you go? Nothing.
My mind just went blank.
It's all good. So, you kind of hit it right in the dot, Veronica. It does. There's a lot of people that do feel not connected to their baby. Hold on, real quick, guys. We got some comments coming in. Ricky, you are way too close to the mic. You clear when you back up a little. Oh, okay. Well, I just want to make sure because I don't know if I go back too much, it doesn't sound like I'm talking as loud. What do you guys think? Can you hear me loud
Maybe a
and
little
clear?
bit closer.
Like that?
I think. Yeah.
Pablo said I'm too close.
Well, you're like this.
It's because sometimes you do go like.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
need
you
to
can
make
get
sure.
right on
Spit some rhymes or something.
it.
I'm sorry. That's how I was taught on the music videos to hold it close like this. All right. So I did my own little research about postpartum depression, mostly because I wanted to be a little bit more familiar with it. As many of you know, well, as all of you know, I have 3 kids. So
What?
What?
yep, the cat's out of the bag. I have 3 kids.
I thought you were a virgin.
Only out certain places. Okay, guys. No, guys. But I did my own little research. I asked my wife for some information because I know that she has gone through it as well. You're all right, Veronica. It is whenever you feel like not too close to the baby and stuff like that. It's when a mom is like really overwhelmed of everything that's going on. You know, having a new baby is not as easy as it may seem. I guess to some people it may seem a little easy because you know you have a little bundle of joy and you only see the good things. You know, we post pictures on social media here and there, you know, about how happy we are and whatnot. But in reality, you really don't see the back side of it. You good?
Yeah, I'm just still trying to figure out.
You have hope on you on,
I
your
have hope
on
on
Facebook.
Facebook, but
Nah,
it ain't
Facebook has
working.
kicked us out. We're on YouTube, guys. So tell your friends, family, we're on YouTube today, please. YouTube only. I try to. Oh, did somebody post a link on our page?
Mhm.
Okay,
Wait, on
on
the
the Major Listen page.
no, we didn't share it on that
Somebody
page.
should probably do that. Okay.
Okay.
So like I was saying is you know, we only get to see what people post online about the kids and whatnot. You know, we see the little bundles of joy, having a great time with them and whatnot, but we don't really see the dark side of things. Um
It's
you got it.
I'm getting there.
So like I was talking to my wife, like because I think it was last. What up, Rick and friends? That's Ricky.
Hey, Ricky.
Like I was telling my wife, like I asked her like what exactly does it feel whenever you're going through that? And she told me the same thing. It feels like, you know, you're disassociated with your baby. You feel like you're not connected with it and whatnot. There's no connection to it. Um I know it can be a little bit overwhelming because it's like something new in your life. And I also heard that men can actually go through postpartum because it changes your whole schedule. It changes your whole life. I mean, I can kind of get it at the same time because there was some times where I was just like, wow, we have a new baby and we have to change our whole schedules for them. We have to basically change our whole lives in a way.
Hmm.
And I guess I mean I didn't have postpartum depression, but it was like the feeling of change.
I think
went
it
through
would
that
have
when
to
I
be
was working out
something.
of town a lot.
You felt like that?
Yeah,
How so?
I guess just waking up at certain times to feed the baby and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'd be out of town. I'd just wake up suddenly and like, oh man, I gotta go through a bottle.
Yeah.
But then I wake up and I'm in a hotel.
You're for real?
Yeah. When I used to work in pipeline.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But I think it should be called something different for men if they're experiencing it because postpartum is literally like you gave
Post-birth.
birth. And that only includes emotions, but it includes a lot of hormonal changes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for a woman, it's more than just like an emotional. It's also a
It's
physical.
more than just a change.
Yes, more
Yeah.
than just a change. So you got the
It's-
change, the emotions, the hormones, everything that you're dealing with. So it's more different to a woman than it would be to a man. So it should be called something different,
Yeah, absolutely. There might be another medical term for it, but as far as I know,
like surprise, motherfucker.
Welcome to fatherhood.
welcome to
Welcome.
fatherhood. Let me slap you in the face with the bottle.
Mhm.
No, but yeah, there is a lot of hormonal changes with the mom, most certainly, because I think she has to produce, I think, more hormones or less hormones. I
Well,
don't know.
she's been producing a whole lot of hormones. She just made a whole new person.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. So
Uh-huh. And she's been deprived of nutrients, of like, all the things that she needs to make her body go. She's been
Absolutely.
giving it to the baby. So
and not only that, but the woman's body changes a lot.
yeah.
And you know what's bad about social media is that you see all these other moms that are losing weight that don't have stretch marks and whatnot, and you're looking at, other moms may be looking at that and like, wow, what am I doing wrong? That's what's wrong with social media nowadays, is that we compare our lives too much of what other people are going through as well.
Well, then that's not something wrong with social media. It's something wrong with how you're perceiving.
How?
it.
Yeah, exactly. But imagine going through postpartum depression and seeing that. It's
Yeah.
gonna make you feel 10 times worse because you're
But then I guess it's like I've seen some posts on Facebook of women proudly showing their stretch marks.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's also kind of like you can't blame social media because then why don't you go look for the positive?
no,
Go join
absolutely.
a support group. Like
No.
go join something or look at the positive side. Yeah, you're definitely gonna compare
Hey,
yourself. But
remember last week when we were talking about moms that are just killing their babies and stuff like that?
oh yeah,
And that goes on with the same subject. That's to maybe they were going through some sort of postpartum depression because of that.
Yeah.
We see a lot of mothers nowadays, unfortunately, killing their babies and whatnot. We don't know exactly necessarily what's going through their head, but just the
Sometimes
fact,
I would think that they just want to keep the man that they have, and that's one thing that could be stopping them. You know.
that's not always the case, though.
Uh,
You-
Keep my man and kill my baby.
No, I mean that doesn't sound right though. Like that,
I
that
mean,
just sounds so
psychos,
dark.
maybe.
And what?
Like maybe if you're just a psycho.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
You know, then yeah. But
I don't know. That's a.
there are some people out there like that, though.
No, there are
you
people
met
out there like
people
that.
that.
Nope.
But like, remember one of the comments that we were reading last week, Addie, is that one of the guys was saying like women should go through some sort of mental
Yeah.
testing or something
Yeah, before having
before
babies.
having babies and whatnot.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, most women are gonna be normal right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then what about the postpartum? Like,
Exactly.
do they take it after because you're not doing well then? Or,
And what's wrong with our system too is that after having a baby, the insurance covers I think the first appointment 6 weeks after having the baby or something like that, and after that everything comes out of pocket. And let's be honest, our healthcare system is pretty high up there. I mean, doctors have to make their money somehow too, but let's be honest, whenever who's gonna want to spend $300 on a doctor's visit to go back? And all they're gonna do is just ask simple questions like, "How are you feeling?
a little bit further.
How are you feeling? What? Oh, like, how are you feeling?
why-
What are your thoughts and
That's
this and that?"
why it's so hard also for people to seek help with any kind of mental,
Mental
or
health, yeah.
emotional help, because you're thinking like, what am I gonna do? Pay like $100 for an hour for someone to just be like, oh, so you're sad? So how do you feel? What do
Have
you?
you ever been to therapy?
I've been to therapy. Yeah, I've been to therapy, and I didn't last long.
Oh.
I got prescribed with like 5 different medications.
You see, that's the thing I don't like medication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Im-
prescribe the
the first-
doctors.
the
Oh, you need this because you have this symptom. Oh, well, you also need this other medication.
Yeah, but let me tell you, sometimes when you're with the right doctor, they will medication can help. Because when I went to that psychiatrist, I was maybe like, I don't know, 18 years old. They gave me about 5 different medications, and I gave into it, but there was so much stigma. People being like, "Oh, you're just happy because you're under so much medication, or you're doing better, but it's false because you're under so much medication." So I kind of quit. And then when I went back, like maybe 2 years, like a year ago, actually, with a different doctor, she's been keeping up with me, and she's like, "No, we're gonna start you with medication because I think you need it, but we're gonna start taking you off. The goal is to take you off. Give you medication to give you a boost to get you up and running, but then we're gonna work with your diet, the way you do things to get you off the medication." And that's kind of what we've been working towards. So the right people will get you in the right path.
Yeah, we need more doctors like that because some doctors will literally just prescribe you some medication and hey,
And get
that's
on,
it.
move on. with your
Yeah,
life.
move on.
Bro,
Of course.
your boyfriend's calling.
pick up.
It's Josh.
Hello? Yeah, I'm on live. I'm at the Major Listen.
Yeah, why is he not in it? Why is he not watching?
I'm over here with Ricky. Mm.
So yeah, we need more doctors like that because doctors are just not gonna go ahead and see what's best for you. They're gonna see what's the easiest thing to help you.
Yeah.
They won't necessarily. Some doctors won't necessarily listen to you. They just want to hurry up, get in, get out.
Mm-hmm.
We got more. We got other people to see. The more people I see, the more money it for me.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some people who truly do need medication. Like if they're bipolar. Like
Yeah,
need
absolutely.
something. But you also need a doctor who's gonna go through it with you to see if it's just like anxiety, where you can, do self help things to try to calm yourself, or
Yeah.
if you truly need medication. Because like my sister's bipolar, she needs medication. She doesn't take it anymore. She gets high all the time. But
Remember, you gotta hold it like a rapper.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, there you go.
So she's bipolar. She was on medication. She stopped taking it, but now like she doesn't take it anymore because she don't like the way it made her feel because it basically numbs you.
Who's this again?
My sister.
Your sister. Okay.
It numbs her basically, so she's like a zombie in a way. And for a moment there, she was becoming kind of like addicted to it because she liked the feeling of just being zoned out. So she stopped taking it eventually, and now she just gets high all the time, so she's chill. But like, if I feel like if she wasn't self-medicating herself, she would need to be on some type of medication.
Yeah, and sometimes not all medications the right type for
Yeah.
everybody.
Mhm.
So it kind of sucks that she didn't get the support to be like, hey, this is numbing me way too much. Have lowered the dose,
Well,
give
that's
her
the thing
different things.
her doctor was very helped her with that. Was like,
Okay.
we can start you low and then take you higher if you need to. But sometimes these drugs are good. It's good shit. I tried it once. It's good shit. But
Oh, God.
it's like,
How do they make you feel? Because I know that not everybody's gonna have the same reaction to medication as you. Like everybody's body is different. So
Well-
how did you feel whenever you took one?
one of them, I was just chill. And then the second time I took it, because I was having a real bad, I got into an argument with my other sister and I just wanted to chill. So I tried a second one she had, and that one actually made me have a seizure.
Really?
Yeah, like it didn't react to me.
Well, you didn't need it, right?
Yeah, I didn't need it. And so obviously my sister needed it. I didn't. She was just like, oh, well, I'm out of whatever the other was. And she was like, but I have this one. It'll make you go night-night. So I'm like, girl, I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I took it and I fell asleep. But in the middle of the night, I ended up waking up and I had a seizure. 'Cause
Really?
It reacted to my body because I didn't need it. My brain, like, I didn't need it.
Wow.
So it can, if you don't need it, that's how I knew I'm not crazy. Because I'm like, okay, I don't need it. So
Yeah.
if you don't need it,
So that would be like some of the things where you definitely have to be prescribed because your doctor would know better than
Yeah.
yeah,
you, I guess.
like if I think it's like they said it's like a chemical imbalance. Almost.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you don't need it, like your body's gonna be like, what is this? It's
Like,
gonna
the
reject
fuck?
it.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. So, do you have any like mental health issues? Like, I don't want to call it issues because I don't necessarily like to label it like that. I mean, we all have, little
You have a
demons here and there that we battle through. But do you have like anxiety, depression, or anything like that you've gone through in the past?
Anxiety, no. Don't get me wrong, like sometimes I do get anxious about things, but for the most part, no, I don't have anxiety. When I've experienced life changes, yeah, I had some depressing moments. And I actually went to therapy for a little bit for it,
Okay.
and it helped me a lot.
We can
But I
barely hear
didn't
you.
have to be on therapy for so long,
Okay.
just because she gave me a lot of tools to help myself with.
Like just natural remedies, I guess.
She had me take ashwagandha, which is a herb they use in India. So I would take that when I was so extremely overwhelmed,
Okay.
and eventually my
I gotta
body.
look that up. I didn't know about
Yeah,
that.
it's
What is
pretty
that?
cool. It's called ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. You said it's a herb from India?
Yeah, so it's like in a capsule form.
Okay.
She would have me take it when I was feeling overwhelmed, and then eventually, I don't know, like embedded in my body that only when I really needed it I would take it. But it was just like stress related. That's all I really experienced. was
Okay.
stress-related stuff.
Yeah, that would make sense. Wow. I didn't know about that. That's
Yeah.
and it's a natural like herb, I guess. Natural
They
natural
use
plant.
it in India. So people in India they use it for like anxiety, stress related stuff.
Hey, you guys heard it here first. The cure for anxiety. It's what's it called again?
Ashwagandha.
Yeah, that. What she said. That's a cure for anxiety.
It's not a cure. For
Oh, no,
anxiety,
I'm just
but
saying,
it
like,
helps.
Okay,
It
so
helps.
let's go ahead and clarify that we are in no way, shape, or form
Professional.
medical professionals. So you guys do your own research. We're just here for the conversations and whatnot. So please just enjoy.
Yeah, don't ban us from
Yeah,
YouTube.
don't ban us for like Facebook did. But damn, that's actually very interesting. Rigo, any experiences with anxiety?
Yeah.
Anxiety?
Mm-hmm.
Really? You want to share or like fuck you guys?
Ooh. I guess one time whenever I showed up to the house after work,
Yeah.
I noticed that things were changed around the house. That whenever I went through what I went through, some of the kids' clothes were gone. My ex-wife was clothes were gone, and I was just, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And my mom was running at 100%, and my body was just still, I couldn't move, and I wanted to run, I wanted to do something, but I just couldn't move. It's crazy.
Um, did you know at the time? Did you get any warning or anything beforehand?
Mm-mm.
No, it just kind of happened out of one day from another.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that, brother.
yeah, it's all
Um,
good.
Yeah, because you have mentioned some stories with me, one on one, but I don't know if you want to tell your whole story because I know it's personal too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do remember you telling me that. I mean, I can only imagine how you felt because as you could see, whenever you have kids, that house that you live in is full of life because of them. So imagine going from one day to another, coming home from work and none of those kids are there greeting you as soon as you walk in the door.
Hmm.
So I can fully understand why you went through the things that you did after that because let's be honest, kids are everything,
Oh yeah,
especially if you're in their lives as much as you are, as much as I am. So I can fully understand, why you went through what you did. And I don't want to get too emotional, but yeah, I can understand fully what you not exactly what you went through, but in some sort of, sense.
I do want to say this though. Just if you're ever in that boat, don't go driving.
What?
If you're ever in some situation ever happens like that, don't go driving. Don't, just because your mind's running at 100, so you're gonna move.
What would you suggest people to do if they do find themselves in a situation like that? Because I know there's certain situations where I guess your mind just reacts without even thinking. And I think that's what you went through.
Yeah, that's what I went through. If I would have done it a whole lot different, man, I would have just called my mom as soon as it happened.
Yeah.
Because when I was driving, man, I almost got into like 7 accidents. I was going swerving on the other side of the road, going in and out, and just trying to get to wherever I wanted. I thought I was going to. Never got there. So I just went to Waterburger, and then finally called my mom,
Yeah.
and it was one of the worst talks I've ever had with her.
You know, we mostly fool around and joke around on this podcast, here and there. But I think this is going to be one of those serious topics, like all throughout, because sometimes it feels good to let it out. Because I know whenever you told me about it, it was just like it were a huge relief for you,
Oh yeah,
and
it definitely
especially
was.
after me telling you, like, bro, like we've all gone through stuff. Um, I've gone through my certain episodes as well. I had people help me out through all that as well. I talk to people here and there, but it does get tough. Your situation was a little bit different though, because I feel like what triggered yours was
Your family was
your
gone.
family. You
Yeah,
you no
the
longer had
kids,
them, the family, the kids, and I think the thing that kills you the most is the kids. Like I said, I will always mention that. Like,
they're the
man,
first ones to greet you,
first ones to greet you. Yeah,
and then you come home, try to kiss your wife and do all this and that, but nobody's there.
yeah.
Then you start going to the rooms, nothing,
You
everything.
hear stories like that. You see things on TV like that, but you never actually hear somebody close to you actually talking about it.
Experiencing
I think, yeah, experiencing it. So I think it's good to have somebody that has gone through that. Talk to everybody, not just us, but to everybody around, because I know you're also helping other people as well that could very well one day go through the same thing.
Man, that actually happened just 2 months ago at work.
2 months at work
Yeah,
to one of your boys, I'm guessing.
yeah. One of my coworkers became a really good friend of mine.
Okay.
We had just gone into the lunch tent to go eat our lunch, and then next thing you know, I noticed him. He's not eating. He's just looking down, and I got up an excuse just to go wash my hands to be like, "Hey, man, are you good?" He literally looks up at me. He's just like, "Mm-mm." Just nods his head. I'm like, "You want to talk?" Yeah, man, let's go outside. I told everybody, "Hey, stay inside. Don't come outside. If y'all gonna go outside, use the other door."
Yeah.
And we just stood out there the whole time talking. That was definitely crazy because I told him the way that he talked about it, that he wanted to throw himself off of the scaffold and this and that, and I was like, dude, it ain't worth it. It's not. You know, they're just boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, there's nothing in between, no kids, no nothing. You know,
Oh.
yeah.
Wow.
And according to him, he wanted to propose that Sunday, and it was crazy.
That's
So
That still sucks though.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm glad you were able to help somebody like that too, because
Is he doing better now?
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
how is
doing a
it?
whole lot better.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I ended up taking him to the club one time.
See,
Strip
yeah.
club?
Nah. No.
No, I mean, yeah, it's good whenever you notice things like that, because obviously once you saw that he wasn't in the right mind, you notice things, you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
saw that he wasn't eating good. You saw that he was just like looking at his food, wasn't even eating.
I think once you have petted those demons, you kind of recognize in somebody else,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you're like, no, not today.
You can point him out
Yeah, you'd be
easily,
like,
like,
nope,
you're
nope.
going through something. Let's go ahead and let's see what I can help you with. But you also notice that some men, a lot of men, maybe women too, are very uncomfortable with talking about it as well.
Facts.
They don't open up. And you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because at the end of the day, that's their business. But how else are you supposed to help somebody if they're not letting anybody in? Like, I understand, you know, you can't trust anybody, like a lot of people with personal situations. You never know who's gonna judge you and whatnot, but you have to at least talk to somebody.
You gotta do something. You gotta
Yeah.
speak up, because if you don't, it's gonna bottle it up. You're gonna blow up. You're gonna do something that you're gonna regret later.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you do have to talk to somebody. Whoever, like, I know a lot of people that much rather keep everything that they're thinking within themselves, because maybe to them not a lot of people care, because that's how it feels sometimes whenever you're going through certain things. You feel like nobody really cares, nobody's going to care, nobody has the right words to say, whatever the situation may be. But at the end of the day, it feels more better out than in.
Yeah. So Ricky, his stepdad, Lorenzo, me and him, he had a sit down and we talked about it. He actually listened to me and stuff like that. Hell, Ricky helped me out a lot.
Ricky who?
Ricky.
Ricky Cardenas?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cardenas.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to him, man.
Shout out to you, my boy.
Shout out to our boy. Ricky. Ricky's a true one for that one.
Yeah. He did a whole, it don't matter what time it was, the day or night. He would answer my texts or answer my phone calls.
And that's good to have, man. Whenever I was going through my stuff, because I go through for
Love you,
those
Ricky.
huh
Say love you, Ricky.
for those people who don't know, you know, I may be acting like a completely normal person to a certain extent, especially doing a podcast. You know, you have to have certain, you know, certain ways to do things and whatnot, and are comfortable with opening up. But whenever I first started with my anxiety, I was like, I think 27, I believe, when I first had my first actual panic attack. And and man, I don't want to get like too into it, because like I start getting choked up when that. But at that moment, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. At the moment, you don't really know what the hell's going on. I deal with
How did it make you feel though? Like, what did you feel?
okay, so first of all, I deal with anxiety and panic disorder, and it came to the point. Well, I still have it. It's severe.
Oh, so I remember that one time that we helped your sister move.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you want to tell that story?
Man, that was
Yeah, you could tell it. I'm more cool with it. Rigo could go ahead and tell this story, because that was actually pretty recent that it happened. Go ahead, Rigo.
man. So me and buddy Josh, went to go help Ricky and his sister move to her new house, and we're putting up blinds, moving up furniture, and then next thing you know, I just saw Ricky disappear, and I'm asking Josh like, "Hey, well, where's Ricky at?" He was like, "Oh man, he's going through a little panic attack," and I'm like, "Oh shit, like, what do we do?" He was like, "Oh no, just
Oh no, no.
just let him go through for a little bit, and then I'll go talk to him." Which was Josh. He went to go talk to him. I wanted to go up to him, but I was like, "Nah, maybe I'll make it worse because too many people, maybe something else triggers."
And that's true. Other people have panic attacks that deal with it completely different than I do. I know some people like to talk to distract themselves, but in my situation, whenever I'm going through it, I don't want anybody around me. I don't want my wife around me. I don't want anybody around me. And a whole crowd makes it worse because now I feel like, oh man, I have to pay attention to this guy. Oh well, that guy's asking me questions. Oh what? And then I start losing it. I start going through like a whole spiral of thoughts, and next thing I know, I'm in a whole different
I
situation.
think it's because when you go through that kind of thing, you kind of want to please the other person and make sure that they are okay rather than going, like, they stop you from going through the motion. Having too many people stops you from actually going through it. And now you're trying to focus on making sure that they're okay. Like, you're not freaking out because I'm freaking out, type of deal. So you found him out. No, wait, you didn't go outside, but Josh did. What happened then? Rigo?
Huh?
So you did.
Uh,
So Josh goes outside. What happens then?
So they ended up going to the garage, and whenever I was still getting out the furniture out of the back of Ricky's truck, my kids were with me, so I had to pay attention to them and still try to keep an eye on Ricky and Josh. That way, if something happened, I could be there. Because I don't know, I never been, I've never seen somebody go through it, but I've heard about it. And then that was the first time, so I was kind of like worried, but I didn't want to be too worried. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to overdo it and make
Yeah.
it worse.
make it worse. Like,
Ricky,
should I
come
call
on.
somebody?
Oh my
Should I call 911?
He's
I was like,
panicking.
what? Yeah. Nah, I've gone through many panic attacks like throughout my whole like panic, I guess, era, you could say. um I've had a really bad panic attack at the grocery store. I think that was actually one of my first really bad ones, to where you don't necessarily know what the hell's going on with you. Your heart just starts pounding and you feel so uncomfortable around the people that are there. I think what triggered me was that I went to the grocery store and I saw all these people there. Kind of like kind of like sorry.
Do you feel like
Right.
like how in the movies it feels like your heart's pulsing and everything just starts going all disoriented and stuff like
That's
that?
what it is. Yeah, because like I saw all these people and it just felt so uncomfortable there because I felt so claustrophobic.
Mm.
I felt like everybody was just closing in, and it was an HEB. As you could tell, HEBs here are pretty big, but my God, they filled up. They get filled up so much because everybody wants to go to the grocery store, especially on the weekends. And that's what I did. I went to the grocery store on a weekend. Everybody's there, and I'm just so uncomfortable. I'm by myself. I feel claustrophobic because everybody's like bumping on each other. Next thing you know, that uncomfortableness starts making me my heart start pound, just going crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm thinking to myself, I'm having a heart attack. So my instinct is to freak out, like fight or flight. Like, I need to get the fuck out of here. So I thought I was dying.
A bunch of people get out the way.
No, like whenever the panic starts happening, everything just around you starts like basically like slowing down for you. And it was just weird. Like, I felt like I was legitimately gonna die right then and there. I made it to the manager's office because I literally thought I was dying. And I told her, ma'am, I'm so sorry. Can you please call 911 for me because I feel like I'm having a heart attack. And she was so great. I don't know who she is. She's probably like She's probably out there, you know, still working at HEB. I don't remember her name, but she was able to calm me down, and she did call 911, and they told me it's you had a panic attack. I was like, they're like, is this your first one? I was like, no, my second one, the same week, and that's when I developed the panic disorder because it was so traumatizing for me. Next thing I know, I'm asking myself, when is the next time that's going to happen? And guess what? You're building a vicious cycle after that. You're creating a vicious cycle for yourself because you're worried about the next time that it's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, but you just feel like it's going to happen again because you felt it already in the same week. So next thing I know, I develop a disorder because now I'm thinking like, it's going to happen today. It's going to happen today. It's going to happen today. The people that got me through it is one of the guys that just commented, Sergio Zapata. And that's your boy too.
Zapata. Oh, he can't hear me.
No. So Sergio Zapata was one of the guys that he knew exactly what I was going through. But I felt like there was some things that I was holding back from him because at the same time, I don't want to be judged in a way. I knew I could trust him, but I didn't know how much information I could give him.
Yeah.
Because I know I may be getting a little bit in the darker side of things, but there was times where I was even feeling suicidal. Because and when I noticed that, it's when I realized like I'm depressed. Because you know, who the hell else is going to be thinking this way? So there was questions that I was asking Sergio, and Sergio was kind of getting concerned, but I was kind of like drifting it away from that subject because I was like, fuck, like I don't want to say too much. He may have noticed that, he may have, who knows?
He said this is Leha, Sergio Leha.
Oh, so shout out to Sergio Leja.
Wow.
What?
No. What's up, Sergio Leja?
Nah, but yeah, I felt suicidal. Why lie? Like, I'm not proud of it, but it's just how I felt at the moment. And I'm glad I got myself out of that because, you know, I wouldn't be having these other two kids if I wouldn't have stayed.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I don't know why it's wet, but
I know.
yeah, it did get pretty dark for me. And I know a lot of people that have gone through anxiety and depression also feel, you know, depression, feel the suicidal thoughts. Those are the thoughts that you definitely don't want to be over here thinking about either.
Mhm.
Once you start thinking that way, it's like really hard to get out of. But I started thinking to myself, like, I have at that time, I only had one son with me. I had my oldest, and you know, I would look at him playing with his toys and stuff like that. And my wife at the time was working late. She was working late, and I would pick him up from daycare here and there. I'm gonna go ahead and be open about it because who knows, maybe I can help somebody else with it. But I remember this day very clearly. I came home and I was I would always cook for everybody. So I remember this day very clearly. I remember picking him up from daycare one time, and I was cooking because I cooked for everybody during that time. And it's crazy how your mind works. Because I was looking over at a knife, and I would ask myself like, I wonder how it would feel if I was to just end it all here. And but I snapped out of it. I said, what kind of person does this? What kind of person thinks this way? I looked over at my son and he was playing with his toys. And I asked myself, how could I do that to him? How could I rob him of his innocence? You know what I mean? Because that's gonna traumatize him. It's gonna traumatize my wife. He'll never be the same, especially if he sees something as traumatic as that. So I talked myself out of it. I'm kind of sorry, guys. Um, so it was hard to get out of it, but I did, and I I just want to bring awareness to that because I know how dark it can get. And if you are going through what I'm going through, I just want to let you know that stay strong. You know, this doesn't last forever. I am in a better place now. Um,
2 kids.
yeah, 2 more kids added to the family. I got a podcast with, not many subscribers, but hey, fuck it, we all got to start somewhere, right?
Here.
Yeah, dark times don't last. I just want everybody to know that these dark times, they will never last. Find the good things in life and just let those good things motivate you to keep going.
Yep.
Because you never know who you're going to be hurting by, doing something that's a permanent choice. So I just want to go ahead and say that.
You're a survivor, Ricky.
Yeah.
Way to fight through it.
So yeah, like I said, I'm not ashamed of talking about it now. I'm in a better place, of course. I still deal with anxiety, depression, not at all. I'm glad I don't. I think after that day that happened was pretty much the last day that I ever thought that way.
That's
And I'm very glad
good.
because, like I said, whenever you start thinking that way, it's really hard to come out of it. But I'm glad I was able to come out of it because I was able to put other people's feelings before mine on that thing. And yeah, just want to go ahead and make awareness of that. I wasn't going to talk about it. I wasn't going to talk about my experience at all actually today, but I just decided to go ahead and go for it.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you never know who you might be helping.
Yep. Who can
And,
relate.
don't worry, guys. I'm not crying. It's just allergies. So Sergio Leja said, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Tough subject to speak on. Props to you, boys, opening up and discussing problems every human being goes on a daily basis. Big ups to you. Shout out to Ricky for your new venture. Now, how can I super chat you fuckers? I guess he means how can he join us? But so yeah, that's my experience on it. I don't know if anybody else wants to talk about how they cope with their anxiety and depression or any type of mental health, because I know I remember this day perfectly. I had a friend back in high school. She was a really good friend. And she always told me, this is back when I had no idea what mental health was even about. And she told me her mom was bipolar, or her stepmom. And I feel really bad for this because like I said, back then I really didn't understand how mental health works. But I said something around the line on, I don't understand bipolar people. How could they go snap from one thing to another? And she got so mad at me. She got offended. And I don't blame her now because, I was like, what, 16, 17 years old when I said that? I didn't know what she was going through. But, now that I actually have educated myself in the subject, I can understand why she went off on me. And I don't blame her one bit. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with mental health or any of the, the stuff that we were talking about today, I suggest you go ahead and do your own research because you never know who might be dealing with that. It could be somebody the quiet person that you think that's an asshole all the time. Like you're trying to talk to them and they're like blowing you off because they just don't want to talk to you. It's not because they don't want to talk to you.
But being an asshole is being an asshole. Like,
Yeah, it's two different
There's
things.
it's
Yeah,
just
it's two
You're
different
either
like you
an
can't
asshole
use
I mean,
or
you can't
Well-
use your like like
assholeness.
oh, I'm such an asshole because I'm a Libra. Like
You
you know,
There you
oh,
go.
I'm just an asshole because of no. If you can recognize that you're an asshole and you're still being an asshole, you're an
You're just
asshole. You're an
just
asshole. You know, you're just an asshole.
But yeah, I don't know if anybody else wants to share a certain story or experience on the subject that we're talking about now. Addie?
Wow. Well, like I said before, I was on like 5 different medications, and one was for bipolar, labeled mania, which means that I would go from like being like crying, devastatedly sad to just extreme anger, which only happened a few times, but that went away. And then depression, which I'm still dealing with, anxiety, which I'm still dealing with, panic attacks, which I'm still dealing with. And it really just started with depression. Um, as far as I can remember, I was about 5 years old when it started. I just didn't have the words. I didn't know what depression was. I just knew that there's sadness and then there's depression. Like I knew something was wrong because I was like, there's days where I'm sad, but it's a different kind of sadness. And then there was times where I'm just constantly gloomy, like it's just darkness, right? And apparently when I had a when it all kind of exposed itself was when I had a breakdown and I just started like crying and bawling and just like having a complete breakdown. I locked myself up in the garage.
You locked yourself?
Yeah, I locked myself in the garage because I was just like I was just really throw things like I will hurt, like I might hurt you. Like I lost it. And I think that was around when I was 18. And that's when they finally took me to like a doctor. Because before then I would always be like, I'm sad. And they would just be like, oh, it's a phase. It's a phase, you know? Culturally wise also, I think
Yeah.
that a lot of people don't recognize.
Especially
Mental
coming in,
and-
like we're a Mexican here.
Yeah.
As American as Vero likes to call herself, at the end of the day, her roots are Mexican.
Brown.
And let's be honest, with our Mexican cultures, all we know is like tough love.
Yeah,
Tough
we
love.
we,
Oh,
we
yeah.
need more
Está en la
awareness.
cabeza. It's
Yeah,
on your
it's
head.
My dad's like,
you
"It's
need
in
more
your head."
chores. You need
Yeah.
more chores. You just need to go wash the dishes or do something, distract yourself. And I would try, but the thing is, even though you're somewhere else doing something else, the back of your head is still like, hey,
Your subconscious mind.
yeah,
That's what it's called.
yeah. And so, it's still an ongoing battle, but I feel way better about it now because a couple years ago, I myself personally, I found God.
Hey,
Hey, have you
that's my
found?
dog.
I found Jesus, you know, and so for some reason, it just kind like for some reason, like it just kind of helped a lot. And then I still struggle just because I am Christian, just because I found God, that doesn't mean that your problems get solved right away.
Absolutely
It
not.
just means that you have a little bit more grace on the way that you deal with the situation. And so I don't know how to explain it, but I've also gone through those thoughts and I still deal with those thoughts where you might look at a knife and you're like, hey, like,
How
you
you
wanna,
doing?
yeah, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Or you look at a gun and you're like,
Now y'all gonna look at a knife and laugh.
yeah. No, or you look at a gun and you're like, that would be faster, you know? And you still have those thoughts. And there's moments where I have to tell, like, way back then, I had to tell my husband, hey, can you hide the guns or hide the knives because, like, I'm not doing okay.
Oh, that's scary.
And
Yeah.
so, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not. And I still deal with those thoughts.
And I couldn't see that the thing that you told your husband. I couldn't tell my wife that because I didn't want her to worry about my son. I didn't want her to fear for my son's life, thinking that I was going to do something to him too.
Yeah.
So it's not that I didn't want to talk to her about it. It's mostly like I don't want her to see me as the bad guy.
It's just that you don't know how to explain to people
You don't.
that, like, I am having thoughts, but I'm not gonna be aggressive. Like I'm not gonna like I'm fighting to not do these things. Like you don't want to hurt anybody. You don't want to hurt yourself, but the thoughts are there. The images, you can see it. You can
And like you don't know if your thoughts are gonna win.
yeah. There's moments. There's really moments where you really don't know. You don't expect it. You always think I'm not gonna be that person.
Yeah, I've
Or
been there.
but then you always think like, oh, I'm not gonna be this or I'm not gonna do this, and better beware, like better be cautious than not, because
Yeah.
you never know how deep your thoughts go. And I think stupidly, one of the things that got me through a lot of this was thinking that how was thinking about how I really like movies and books. And every once in a while you'll see a movie or you read a book and you're like, oh my god, this character is going through this chapter that is like so bad, and I figured, wait, if I watched like a Netflix series that didn't have any kind of problem or any kind of drama, would I really be into it? Probably not, right? I was like, so what about like, I don't know, Tony Stark? He had to have some kind of problem before he became Iron Man.
I love Tony Stark.
Yeah,
He
right?
had father issues.
He had exactly every superhero that I've seen had to go through a downfall.
The comment.
Where's the comment? We love you. Who? What?
No.
Sending hugs your way, girl.
Oh, thank you. But every character that I saw was like, it hit me that the way that I got through it was like, wait, if every character has to go through a downfall to become the superhero, if I can just hold on for tomorrow, maybe tomorrow is
Will be
my
better.
day.
Yeah.
You know? And so tomorrow came and I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just another page. Maybe tomorrow. Like maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. And that's kind of how it kept going. But my parents have said that I've struggled with depression since I was 3. I started showing signs since I was 3, and I mean, they were young too. They had no information about how to deal with the kind of thing. But every birthday since I was 3, I would cry and I would be like, I don't want to do this. Like I don't want to keep on going. Like I don't want to get older. I don't want to like live. What's the purpose?
Wow.
And at that time I didn't say it specifically in those words, but I was being like no, like I didn't want to grow up. I just could. And from what I remember at age, like they remember it from starting having it at 3, asking questions like that. I remember starting at 5 when I would be like, no, like what's the purpose of all of this? Like I don't find any purpose in any of it. And then my sister came along when I was 9. My baby sister was born. And then after that, every thought that I ever had about like suicide or any thought that I ever had about harming myself, I think back to her and I think that I would never want this to be an option for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I did it, it would be an option for her. Or it would be like she did it.
Why can't
If this were happening to me, can I do that too? And I was like, ever since she was born, I was like, I can't because it gives an option. It shows a way that I would never want her to take when things get tough, when things get rough. And so even now, when I'm still thinking through those thoughts, because I still have those thoughts, I think to her and I'm like, no, because this would show her that this is an option, and I would never want that for her. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One thing that you mentioned is that you found God. How has your situation changed since you found him?
So it got a little weird at the beginning because you know how you go to church and you go to church and everybody's like, yeah, set my soul on fire. Everybody's like so passionate. Everybody looks so happy. Everybody's like, the love of Jesus. And you're just here like, but it's true.
It's a little skeptical at first,
What kind of
especially if
church
you're
you
new
went
to it.
Yeah, you're like, no, everybody's like really get into it, hands up in the air with the music, and you're just like,
They're vibing.
yeah,
They're vibing.
they really are, and you're just here like, I'm new to
I'm
this.
scared.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm scared.
I'm new, like I don't want to set things on fire. Thank you, like
Like, wait, is this hell? Why are we setting things on fire?
no, because how I like, yeah, set my soul on fire, and I was like, that's larceny. I don't know.
You're like, nope.
you know But
Nah,
it's
but,
it's a different thing because after that, I learned, according to that, that committing suicide is a sin, and I was like, well, okay, crap, now I can't do that either because now I'll be like
Go to hell.
disappointing
you'll
God.
be eternally
Which
damned.
personally, I don't think it's true because I think God is a very loving, wonderful God, and I don't think He would let people that commit suicide go to hell. But that's up to
That's-
Him
yeah.
and to people's beliefs. So
But
that
I mean,
was,
if it's a sin, right?
yeah, but He forgives people, right? He came
But
to forgive the sinners.
Yeah, that's true. That's
That-
true.
that's
But
why
does he
he
only forgive to a certain extent?
He does.
Ooh.
He, according to the Bible, He
Yeah.
does. But the way I want to see it is like, if you're a parent, you'll be like, hey, don't be home by 9, knowing very well that your child's gonna be there by 10. Does that make sense?
No,
So-
I was home by 9 because I got my ass whooped.
Yeah, but just to, but you set a strict standard because you know that your kids might want to test those waters.
Yeah, but I my process with it is with God is there's certain things that he like everybody has boundaries, right? There's
Mhm.
certain boundaries you won't bend. And I feel like it's the same way with God. But also he is a forgiving God. So for all we know, he could be like,
Yep, that's why I was like, I don't know, but I don't want to test it out. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
I'll
I
just
wanna
stay
find out.
here and live it through, and then when I get there, I'll be like, hey, I'm sorry that you gave me fully functioning hands, I like fully functioning feet, and for some reason I'm still sad. Like, could have enjoyed life better. So I was like, damn, would I really go up to God and be like, oh, I had a really good life, I was blessed, but I was depressed all the time? That sounds very
blessed but
ungrateful on my
depressed.
end. Yeah.
Victoria said, I completely understand you, girl. It's a process. I recommend the book of Battlefield of the Mind
By
by
Joyce Mayer. I've heard about Joyce Mayer.
It has
before.
helped me a lot in my process.
Oh, thank you, Victoria. Thank you.
So I'm glad.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to look into that too. I don't know if it's only for women, but I'm down to read some books.
But
No,
yeah.
but I do feel like when it comes to having like a mental illness or just mental, like, I guess, downfall, I don't know if you want to call it an illness, because I feel like it's just a label after that.
But I think it's an illness too, because hear me out. When I finally went to this good doctor,
The good doctor.
the good doctor.
The good
When I
doctor.
finally went to the
doctor.
good one,
Ah,
right?
fuck, that hurt. That really hurt.
She was like, you know what? Yeah, you could be depressed, but
I'm sorry, that really hurt.
she's like, but have you ever checked your hormone levels? And I was like, what? She's like, yeah. Did you, like, if your hormones are off balance or your vitamins are off, that could contribute to being depressed.
It really can though.
Bruh, they checked it. I was like borderline being anemic. I apparently my hormone levels were all whack. So they started helping me out with that. They got me back on like good level of hormones, good level of vitamins, and suddenly I'm like, okay, I feel better.
Yeah,
You know?
I hear a lot of testimonies like that where testosterone levels aren't where they're supposed to be, or testosterone levels are like, if you're like 20 years old, you have a testosterone levels of an 80-year-old person. So they have to balance that out. I guess that's what they call it, a chemical imbalance.
Chemical
sometimes,
imbalance,
because,
yeah. Yeah, you do.
hey, let's go ahead and level you out. Next thing you know, completely better. Sometimes even your thoughts can make you sick.
Which reminds me of what she was talking about when her sister needed those medications, whereas she didn't. So
Yeah.
her chemical balance went like whack,
Haywire.
and it yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm currently taking medication for anxiety and depression and the panic stuff, and I think I feel so much better. Like, I still deal with it, but it is a complete relief versus how I used to be breaking down.
Victoria said it's great for both men and women. Send me your address. I will send you both a copy.
Oh my God,
Oh, wow.
Victoria!
Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you,
that really means a lot.
Victoria. That is so sweet.
We will actually okay, so is this my cousin Victoria? I just want to make sure. Because that way I can know who to send the address to. I
Wait a
don't want to
minute,
go
yeah,
ahead
you're
and
right.
post it
Whatever.
on
Just,
here.
oh yeah, here's my address.
Yeah. I'm just making sure.
Oh God.
So
That would be so easy to kill. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like putting my address there.
I'll send
but
you a
if,
cupcake. Yeah.
if
Public on live too. We're live on YouTube.
exactly.
Here's my address. Yeah.
So if you're my cousin,
You're his
Victoria,
cousin
just
Victoria.
say yes.
Hi, cousin.
Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and send you. I'll go ahead and send you my address in a bit. or after the life is over. But yeah, when it comes to mental health, and I think it's very important to have faith. It's very
Absolutely.
important for you to believe in something. It doesn't necessarily have to be God or whatever you believe in.
Can I
Just
add
believe
to
in a higher
that?
power.
Can I add to that? Because I feel like as people, we always we can fix the physical, right? Like
Yeah.
you can work it out. You can try to the level of hormones and stuff. You can go and talk to a psychiatrist, which would help you mentally, which also by physically you can also help your chemical imbalance. But then who is fixing your soul? Like who is fixing your faith? Who is fixing that little part of you that you can't really like touch or feel? And there's always going to be that one part that it's you, that it's up to you to fix it. So I think having faith, like you said, in wherever you want to place your faith, helps a lot to be able
Absolutely.
to go through a lot of things.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to believe in something, so that you have to believe in a higher power that's helping you spiritually.
Yeah.
I do believe. Give me 1 second to read comments real quick. Okay, so Belen said, I cannot picture my boys without their mama. Nobody could do what I do for them. So I always keep that in mind to keep on doing. Sergio put, The Power of Now is a great book for this type of stuff. Helps with coming into a full consciousness and separating the mind from the thought and understanding yourself. Good audible for drivers like us, Rick. Oh, nice. And of course, Victoria said yes, cousin Victoria.
Cousin.
So, okay. Hypothyroidism, having a baby, and being on birth control can mess up with your hormones so bad. That is very true. Sometimes they can develop anxiety, depression whenever they're taking too much birth control. Hypothyroidism, like my wife has. Oh shit, I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that.
Well,
But
sweet, no.
that's too much. I don't know if that's against HIPAA or whatever, but I'm sorry, but yeah.
Hippo.
Not hippo. HIPAA.
Dang, hippo's not coming after you, bro.
Hippos.
But yeah, all that stuff can mess up your hormones as well. I don't know if it's none of my business whether you guys take birth control or not, but
Mine was giving me a blood clot.
really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, no. I was like, apparently I get all the freaking side effects. Like, like the very mild side effects that people don't normally get. Those are the things that I get from everything that I take. I was getting blood clots because I was born with I have a shitload of problems.
What you talking?
So I was born with
Writing
like,
it down.
I'll just link the list of everything. But I was born with like a little heart murmur, right? And so my little prolapse valve things don't close as they should.
Yeah.
Freaking birth control was giving me blood clots. So I was like, and I was like every time, and I was like, something's wrong with my heart. And so finally we go and they're like, yeah, what kind of birth control? They're like, yeah, that's probably why. A side effect is to have blood clots with your.
Well, I mean, shouldn't they check or ask about?
Well,
what's
the thing is,
wrong
like,
or-
the thing is,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Wait.
that
The
should
thing
be
is
like a
that-
first concern.
No, the thing is that a lot of these people, like,
Or
birth
did you
control-
just forget to mention it?
no, like a lot of these little birth control things, they're like, oh, that's like a very rare side effect, very rare. And I just happened to be one of those freaking people,
1 in a million.
one
Wow.
that got the freaking blood clot.
Aren't you lucky?
Freaking right?
Should play the lottery.
I
Yeah.
Ubered a girl
Oh,
one
guys.
time, and she got blind from her birth control.
Her birth control?
Yeah, like she lost her eyesight.
Who?
This girl I was Ubering one day.
Oh
she,
no.
She was blind, and I thought she was just fucking with me because she was looking at me, right? So I'm like,
She was like,
she was looking dead at me. So I thought she was just fucking with me. And then
that's so messed up.
she said something, and then she was like, I forgot what she was saying. She said something, and I said, she's talking about kids, about her kids. And I was like, oh man, let me take my birth control real quick. And so I had popped up a little thing because it was time anyways. And so she was like, you take birth control? And she was so appalled. And I'm like, yes. And then she was like, birth control made me blind. And I look in my rearview mirror like, what?
I thought that was masturbation. I don't.
But yeah, she said it was very rare, but it made her blind.
Nice.
She lost her eyesight.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
bruh.
So did she like crawl out of the car? How did she get out? Like how did she knew it was you? How did she confirm?
I don't know. That's why I
Wait, was
thought
she blind at that time?
Yeah, she's been blind for like 10 years. But I
Oh.
thought that's why she was lying to me, because she's like, whenever I pulled up, she was just like, okay, walk into my car. So I was like,
Bro,
She
she
can
could have walked
get
into
easily
anybody.
kidnapped.
Holy God.
yeah. And then she would, but
That's crazy.
when I dropped her off, her phone was like, you're home. So I guess it tells her like, you're
Maybe,
Oh,
almost
yeah.
maybe she
there.
has like certain guides where like it
Yeah.
helps her.
I think so.
But did she have the stick thing?
No, she was so self-sufficient. It was amazing.
What?
Yeah, I guess for 10
Oh,
years.
Daredevil.
We're in like a whole different era, I guess.
Or maybe
That's
she's
crazy.
partially blind because there's levels to there's levels to
She
blindness.
said she
Yeah.
couldn't see nothing.
Mm.
Before we proceed, I do want to go ahead and mention something to you guys real quick. Who here do you guys know Romel and Marisela Flores?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you?
Did they go to school with us?
Yeah.
They did?
Just a question if you know them or not.
I don't know people by name.
Okay, no, it's cool. For those of you watching, I do want to go ahead and promote them, or not promote them, but I do want to, let them know about their situation. Let me pull it up real quick because
You're a
I'm Yeah.
spokesperson for them today.
you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think I read up on it, but then it just cleared away when my Facebook updated or something. like
no, I completely understand, but I do want to go ahead and help them out real quick. So they have a son who's 1 year old. He has been diagnosed with cancer and has 4 tumors in his little body. I want to go ahead and share their GoFundMe. This is their GoFundMe. For those of you who can see that, let me take that banner off real quick. So this is her. This is Marisela Flores. Talking about her son. I think his name is Romel as well. He is 19 months old and he has been diagnosed with cancer. I want to go ahead and help her out. After this episode is pretty much aired, I'm gonna try to share their GoFundMe on our Facebook page, because I don't think I can share anything right here on YouTube. But like I said, let's help them out.
Maybe in the
Um,
description when you update the YouTube video, put it in the description.
Yeah, I could do that too.
Yeah. Link in the description below.
But yeah, she could definitely use a lot of prayers as well. We believe in the power of prayer as well here on Major Listen.
Mhm.
So yeah, pray for her, and if you could donate.
Or share the link as well on your Facebook, because even if you can't donate yourself, maybe one of your friends can.
Absolutely.
So share.
So
as
this
well.
baby is 19 months old, a year and a half almost. He's wow. It hits me more because we're fathers. So we're putting ourselves in a situation like that too. What if that was us in
in need for that.
yeah, in need like that? Of course, we would want help too. So I definitely want to go ahead and let everybody know that whatever you could donate will help out. Let's help her family out, medical expenses and stuff like that. Whatever you can donate, anything helps really. Like I said, the power of prayer really helps. So please keep baby Romel in your prayers. I will be posting a link on the Facebook page after I'm done here, maybe on Instagram as well, and YouTube, probably on the description box after we're done. But I told her I was gonna do that for her because I can't picture anybody ever going through something like that, and I hate that it has to be somebody that we know. Especially I've known both of them since middle school, so
Mhm.
yeah, I want to go ahead and help them out in whatever way I can. Want to promote your Foxy Fit real quick?
Oh yeah. Foxyfit.co.
Hold on. Let me share my mic because my mic's stronger. What the? Okay, guys. So, ladies, get your workout on. Workout on. God, I always have a problem saying that.
Get
You need to
your
work on that.
Right? It's my vocabulary.
Get your work
work out on with Foxy Fit. What you got going on right now? No discount codes?
I do. I got a BOGO sale on leggings.
What?
What?
Buy one, get one half off.
You heard it here first. Go sale 15% off?
50.
Oh, 50% off.
Damn, I might even get some for myself.
Yeah. One for you and then the other one half for Ricky.
The other one for me. Hell yeah. I would like to show off the glutes.
Oh.
Gluteus maximus.
Gluteus. But yeah, guys, Foxy Fit, that's foxyfit.co. Go to her website right now. She has 50% off. Buy one, get one. Wait, buy one, get one half off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's what BOGO, right?
Buy one, I thought it was buy one, get one free. Sorry.
That's BOGO.
BOGO. But yeah, I guess back to the subject in hand.
It's so draining.
I know, right? Like
Okay.
it really drains you
It's-
whenever you're really into it.
But do y'all
It's like a combo of training and like
relief?
relief in a way.
Have you ever been around people that are considered or people label them as energy vampires? Where-
No, I'm playing.
You know what I'm talking
playing,
about?
I'm playing. I'm
No,
completely.
Yeah.
when
Never
you're
heard
around
that.
someone
They're just
and
so
they
negative
just drain
and
your
just-
energy, like they're
Can we
like,
say
oh
the
god, like
kids?
we didn't even. No, not
Let's
really.
Be honest, I mean,
Not really. It has to be like, let's just say like a coworker or like a one of those
like a toxic person.
like a friend of a friend.
Oh, a toxic person.
A toxic
Yes.
person.
Like,
person.
That you're around them
Um,
and you're just like, I'm just tired of just seeing your face. Like from just you know what I'm saying? Like
and
just
it
from
makes it
seeing your
worse when you
face.
start noticing like their toxicness just starts rubbing off on you, and then you start noticing that you're being toxic, and then you start noticing like it's draining you. So it's just like,
It just rubs off on you. I
Are they
guess.
called vampire
energy vampires.
energy vampires, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
People that
Yeah.
suck your energy out. That's fine. You know?
Narcissists.
I guess you're just like friendly over there. He's like, I'm just friendly. I'm just here.
I see no bad in
He's
nobody.
like, I suck the energy out of everybody.
So if
Wow.
you don't know,
Yeah.
I meant like
No.
partying, not like bad.
if,
Not like.
Bad.
bad.
Ugh.
You know,
Anybody
one
else?
of the things I've struggled on,
What's that?
learning how to do hair.
Oh, you have girls, huh?
I have two girls, and Vero can
You've done her
say
hair?
something about that because I'm all every time there was a little get together.
Oh yeah, we get together. He's like, I don't know how to do hair, and then I brought my friend Drew, and he was legit sitting there fixing his hair.
His
Like,
hair? Wait,
no, Drew.
you were fixing.
Drew's hair.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Like
And-
some like who was it?
Or Cynthia was teaching how to do French braids.
French braids, yeah, on Drew's hair.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
He's like, I don't know how to do hair.
So,
So they just started teaching them
so,
at that spot.
back to the vampire energy vampire. What
Yeah,
are they called?
energy
Debbie
vampire.
Downers.
Energy.
Negative Nancy's.
Negative Nancy's.
Karen.
The panic patties.
Panic patty.
So you
That's what I
struggle
call
with
myself, I'm
doing hair.
panic
Man,
patty.
I'm over here thinking you're gonna say like another mental
Yeah.
health disorder or something.
Well, that gives them panicky anxiety.
Does
1,
it?
2, 3, under, over, under, over,
Over,
under, over.
under.
Dude,
Pigtails.
sometimes it pisses me off really bad to
See?
where I just like get away from me.
To your girls?
Yeah. But it's not like I get the hell away from this. Like, I'm just step away, take a 10-second breather,
I will
come
yank
back.
your hair off.
and, dude, I've spent 3 hours.
Just get them a wig, like a wig. Shave them and be like, here's a weave. Here's a weave.
No, but TikTok has been a real big
Shout out to TikTok for teaching.
yeah,
The
they have
little
a lot
tutorials.
of tutorials, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've already done a whole bunch of them, and my daughters keep sending me a whole bunch of TikTok videos.
Try this,
Like,
try that,
practice
try
this
this.
one.
Yeah.
Bless
He has
you.
like a doll
Oh,
at home
thank
to
you.
practice on.
Yeah.
Sorry about
One
that,
of those
guys.
one of
The
those
little heads?
yeah, the little heads, the kid heads.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about? I was over
They
here
can practice on
having a
each other.
sneezing
How old are
attack.
they? 10 and 8.
Yeah,
10
make them
and 8.
practice on each other. Get them
Oh
those
yeah,
little.
Mhm.
they're old enough.
No,
No.
that's gonna take away our thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, if your thing's stressing out, I guess that's fine. Yeah.
I'm a very patient person until I start screwing up.
Well, then there we go. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying about energy vampires?
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you said you'd be going
We're
back,
back
to
on the subject to the.
Going
No,
back
because
to
somebody said
They
we
call
call
them
them Debbie
Debbie
Downers.
Debbie Downers.
Negative Nancy's.
No, but Debbie Downers are different.
What are they?
there's the people that are like very like, oh, and they're like,
Sad.
yeah, they're like for example, right, when we were having issues, we would have been like, oh, it's just like so sad that we can't get this. Maybe we should just shouldn't do it. Like maybe we shouldn't do this. Like they're very negative people, Debbie Downers. You know, they're like, you know what? It's okay. Maybe it sucks. Okay, like they don't never find a positive to anything.
Oh, okay.
Versus a energy vampire, they can be like really
Draining.
outgoing, but they're draining you. They could be really outgoing or like just their
How?
existence.
Is that you?
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, it sounded like a wet. Oh, was that
Is
you?
this,
Oh,
is
was that
this,
you?
is it this?
Oh, kind of. Sounded like somebody smacked the microphone or like. Yeah. No.
I didn't.
Kind of sounded like that, but like it wasn't you for sure.
Is this an ASMR now?
All right.
No, but they're different.
Let's get serious, guys.
They're different.
God damn, let's get serious.
Different.
Let's get serious. Back to the topic. Topic in hand.
Would that be a serious Sergio? If that's a Debbie Downer, then we have a serious Sergio.
Yeah. Serious Sergio.
There's such a serious
We got a new
Sergio.
nickname for him.
There's such a serious Sergio.
No, but I definitely want to give a shout out to my buddies that really helped me out during my dark times, and that was Sergio Zapata, Mark Becerra, who was just on here. I don't even know if he's still on, but shout out to him.
Belen.
Yeah, but Belen helped. Even though I don't think at first, at the beginning of the stage, she really didn't know how to handle it.
But
'Cause
she stuck through it.
She stuck through it, yeah. So I give her props for that because
Yeah.
she was there. But at first it was really hard for her, and I can understand why, because she had absolutely no idea what the hell I was going through, and she was scared for her life too because she didn't know what was happening with me, what I was fighting through, and so on.
I'm sorry, I'm still on Debbie Downers.
Oh God, damn.
Negative Nancy.
Let's get serious, guys.
Downer.
Debbie
Hey,
Downers.
so have
Negative
you ever
Nancy.
asked her like how does she feel like coping through all that? Like, have you ever asked her?
Like how she coped with me having that?
Mhm.
No.
Oh,
But-
that should be a
Like
subject.
spousal?
Oh, we should get like our
Yeah.
spouses or like our people that dealt with us on the next show. Like, how did you deal
Part
with them? How did you deal with them going nuts?
Like, have you ever asked that type of question, like with your husband going through
Oh.
your situation?
Well, yeah, but he was like, I don't know how to help. Like, he sees me going through it, but he's like, I just don't know what to do. Sometimes you say that you feel lonely, but I'm here, so I don't understand. And there's moments where I'm like, I can't explain how it is that I want help or how that I need the help. I think you get to a point where you just think that, what's the point? You know, like you just deal with it yourself, but that's not okay.
No.
That's not how it should go.
I do want to shout those guys out for helping me out. You said your husband helped you out, or who helped you out?
Well, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say like just like you were thinking about Belen. I wouldn't say necessarily help me out, but he was there through it.
Was there anybody that kind of like
You went to and talked
you went to?
about it?
Yeah, basically like they were the person to go to because they went through it themselves.
No,
Wow, that must have been hard for you then.
yeah, it's like I still haven't. Like I think this might be the first or second time that I'm actually mentioning having like the suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think people really know.
Yeah,
I think it's because people always see me being like, oh, cheerful.
Yeah,
You know how I'm
but-
like, yeah, hi, hey, thank you. You know.
No, but like I said, it's good. It's good to be open about it too, because I mean, it's not always gonna be sunshine and rainbows on this side either.
The thing is that to me, like outside, it always is sunshine and rainbows. I'm always like, yeah, you're like very happy, very outgoing. So I don't think people would know.
Good night, Sergio.
So good night, Sergio. Good night, serious Sergio.
He put
Serious?
sarcastic Sergio.
Oh,
right there.
sarcastic Sergio. He's such a sarcastic Sergio. We're gonna use that now.
Sarcastic Sergio.
Such a sarcastic Sergio.
Man, it honestly does suck that we couldn't be on Facebook, and I'm really bummed out about that.
kinda hope-
That's where our public came from. It was Facebook.
True.
Really.
So I feel like also my people and my like family be like,
Yeah.
what? What do you mean you've had these thoughts and you didn't say anything? And then I'd be
Yeah.
like, well, what were you gonna do about it? Like, What?
It's all in your head.
Yeah, it's all in
Yeah,
your
okay.
head.
I do want to go ahead and disclose that I am mentioning and I am opening up about all this because I just want to make awareness of it. I don't want anybody to be texting me asking me like, "Hey, bro, you
Right?
okay?"
Like
Yeah.
I am okay.
Yeah, like I'm okay now. Like trust me, I'm okay. I'm in a better place in life, and that's all you guys need to know. I dealt with the bad things already. I'm out of it, but yeah, I don't want anybody to text me. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that. This is mainly
That's
just to bring
one of the
I think
awareness.
reasons.
that's the part too. Is a lot of people
Yeah.
think when you talk to them, you're looking for sympathy, and it's like, no, like I'm not. I just need to talk about what's going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not going to I'm definitely not doing this episode because I want more views and stuff like that. So I want to make the story more interesting by telling you guys like this is what I'm going through. No, I went through it already. I'm in a better place in life. I'm bringing awareness to it, and I'm laying it out on the table right here. If you need help, what?
Gotta back off the mic, bro.
Oh,
He's getting
sorry.
passionate.
Sorry, I was really into it. Like you saw me. So, like I was saying, if you guys are going through it, there is help. There is help. There is help. There is help. What?
Just keep slapping things.
I'm really passionate about this guy. But yeah, there is help for everybody actually.
Oh.
So there's help. And man, I might even throw myself out there. Like if you have the same situation, like
Hell,
I thought you were
reach out
telling
to
me that.
one of us.
reach out to somebody. If one of our stories sounds similar to what you're going through, reach out to one of us. Like I feel good helping other people that have gone through the same situation as me. As soon as
I'm still going through it. So if y'all want to like share it and
Yeah.
have panic attacks together,
Yeah.
you can be like
party.
panic party.
I'm down to have a support group, whatever. Like
Let's do more disco. Let's panic.
we gotta kill this vicious cycle that we're going through in life. I hate going through Facebook and finding out that so and so, a buddy of mine from back in the day, committed, a permanent. I guess what to say, like a permanent solution or permanent.
Come on, suicide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Well,
say
we
so.
said it
Yeah,
so many
just say,
times
I'm gonna
already.
just say suicide.
Say it
I don't know if we're
already.
gonna. I don't know if we're gonna get flagged for talking about suicide
We
because there's
might.
people that just don't like to talk about it. And I don't know if
We-
YouTube is gonna be that
We
way.
did have a
But it's
disclaimer in the
suicide
beginning.
awareness.
We did have a disclaimer and that said, viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah.
So, yeah, disclaimers.
So yeah, we're having disclaimers because some of the stuff that we talk about could get pretty colorful. People go through all these types of things. So yeah, I don't want anybody to text me like, bro, like I'm praying for you.
I
That's
mean,
not
yeah,
what this video is about. I mean, yeah, pray
we
for
don't
me,
mind.
cool.
Like,
yeah,
I guess, like, you can't say no to like people being like,
yeah,
"Hey,
right.
glad you're okay," or "Hope you're okay." But at the same time, it's like a lot of the reasons why we never speak out is because we don't want pity. We don't want.
I don't want sympathy.
We don't want sympathy. We don't want you checking up on us 24/7 because we're already dealing with it.
And again, this brings me back to the postpartum depression subject. Check up on your new moms. Sorry, I drank the mineral water, so I'm very like gassy.
Gassy.
It's water. How do you get gassy from water?
It's mineral water
Oh,
But it's still water.
with minerals.
yeah.
Not sparkling.
So yeah, check on your new moms, man. Like you never know what they're going through, and it's pretty hard for them to even describe what they're going through as well.
Especially the ones with C-sections. Oh man, those things hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like her. He's
Did
like,
you,
man, those things hurt.
Man.
Did you I don't want to it's your choice whether you want to talk about it or not, but did you experience, or did the mother of your children experience any postpartum depression that you know of?
Well, wouldn't that be her decision
What do you mean?
if she would want her
Him to
like
talk about it.
emotions be talked about?
Oh, that's up to you. Like if you want to talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, that's
what
fine.
we're saying. Like he can't really talk about it because it's up to her whether she would want to disclaim that she did or did
That's
not
true.
have
Yeah, that's true. We don't want to
the
get
said
sued.
situation.
We don't want to get sued.
That's why I haven't said anything about it.
Okay, good, good. Okay, we're not gonna talk about it then.
But I will say this: I did see all 4 C-sections.
You were what?
I saw every single one of them.
You were there,
Everyone
like-
what?
Yeah.
The C-section.
And the organs
Through the
being taken
whole
out.
thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
And the doctors kept telling me like, you can't see it. Like, you got to be on that side of the
Yeah.
curtain.
Yeah, I was always on the other side. I was always on the other side. I didn't want to see that. All I heard is, all I remember is hearing the baby, and that was like the most precious moment.
Man, it's crazy because I even took pictures, videos, and everything, and you ain't supposed to.
Of the
Really?
C-section?
Yeah.
You did that?
Hey man, we
You're
better
really
we
not
better
supposed
stop
to.
talking about it before they start finding us.
I mean, not that it,
They're gonna be like, wait, this guy literally took pictures. We're gonna get flagged. Oh well.
Oh well.
Pero?
My son is
Huh?
crazy as y'all.
Were
I mean,
you calling me crazy?
No, not crazy. Like
What?
it's not as intense.
Intense.
I
Loco.
never
Intense
battled with like
Stacy.
anxiety or depression as a teenager. It wasn't until I turned 30 and I got on birth control. It was really weird.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm so
31.
shocked.
31?
Girl, I thought you
So
were
it
like
was
the
literally,
youngest
like,
one
just this
here.
past year.
Yeah, okay.
I thought you were the youngest one
How
here.
would you think I was?
I don't know, like
Flatter
winning something. Like I don't know. I was like,
Really just boosted
like
my
where'd you get this
ego.
22?
I know.
Like, where you get this 22-year-old from? But then it started clicking. I was like, wait, if they went to the same school,
Yeah.
like-
Put two and two together.
He watched me at the
at the swings.
He's like, I would just go with her.
What?
Yeah, she's 31. Dang.
31.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah.
You're not old.
I'm older. Than what
Oh.
you thought.
I'm the oldest one here.
how old are you?
32. Yeah.
Dang.
How old are you?
What are you?
29.
Oh yeah, you're the youngest. I'm 30. Just turned 30.
I thought she was the youngest.
Have you guys
I'm
ever
happy
heard
now.
have you guys ever heard of hold on, give me 1 second. Pablo said, wow, she don't look 30.
That's what I said.
Okay, so have you guys ever heard of depersonalization?
Depersonalization?
Yeah.
Like, no. I mean,
Okay.
no.
So depersonalization is whenever you feel out of body and out of touch in the world.
Isn't that disassociation?
Disassociation, the same thing. But
No, because-
depersonalization, you feel like you're in a dream state of mind, and you're nothing around you is real.
Yeah.
So I felt like that before, and that usually comes with my anxiety. And the funny thing about that is that I actually started feeling that when I was 10 years old,
Mm.
and it kind of started clicking to me, like, what if I was anxious back then too? Because I was always like an anxious person, anxious kid. I would always think the worst of the things. I would always stress over the smallest things. I was always an overthinker, and now that it makes sense to me, like, man, what if like I've been anxious this whole time?
Yeah. The thing
Yeah.
is that sometimes when you're a kid, you don't have the right words or the right vocabulary, and nobody tells you that it's not normal. So you just assume that this is the norm.
Yeah.
You know?
Sorry, I was just trying to see the comment. I couldn't see from
I'm like, you're in the corner of your chair.
it.
Like,
Like, God, plus my butt's asleep. I need to get like more cushion on this. Oh, you have no cushion.
Yeah, we got no question over
My
here.
ass is.
I'll tell you what. I'll trade you seats next time. 'Cause-
He's like,
There's
next
no
time.
point now.
Next time. He's like, I already sweat on this one. I
Yeah,
don't-
I'm already, I got my ass juices all over.
Ew.
Bring some Febreze.
Febreze. We're gonna have to burn that chair now.
So Belen said yes. If you have a friend who just had a baby, please ask how she's doing. Ask dad too how he's doing. Then ask about baby.
I'm so scared to have babies and then have people check up on me. Because what if I'm like, how do you think I'm doing? Like you know, I don't know. I feel like I would
Do
be
you want a
mad.
baby?
No,
Oh. She's like, no.
I don't think.
After this episode, she does not want a baby.
No, like I don't not want them, but I also don't want them. It's just like if it happens type of deal. Like I've never really had that motherly like I've never like if
you
I could
want a
like if
baby?
someone came over and they were like, here's a baby, it's yours, I'd be like, thank you. Like
That's another thing too. I feel like for me, when I turned 30, like I kept getting a lot of people like, why don't you have a baby yet? And for some reason it would make me feel like there was something wrong with me for not wanting a baby.
Right?
And I feel like a lot of people think that if you don't have kids, like your life isn't
Complete.
fulfilled.
Yeah.
And that just makes me feel like shit sometimes. I'm like,
Okay.
bruh.
So did they keep
Like I went to
pressuring you?
college and I chose that life before I chose to have kids. So for me, when I hit 30 and I stopped and like I was thinking about my life, like I was like, I have no kids, I have no husband, I have no potential husband. Like I was just like, bruh. And that like hit me so hard. And then when I got on birth control, like that hit me even harder. And I don't know, I just spiraled. And it was weird because it was over. And that's how I know that the birth control really messed with my hormones, because things like that normally don't get to me. I'm
Mhm.
very much just like, I'm doing my own thing, whatever. But for some reason, it really messed with me. Like, and I was thinking that there was something wrong with me. And I got depressed for a little bit. There was a moment where I laid in my bed and I was like, what's the point of me being here if all I did was graduate? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I didn't do enough.
I think we always have those thoughts in our mind, like, what's the point of life sometimes?
I think
Yeah.
it's also,
But I never looked at a knife fork.
Oh.
I was like, this is nice.
I was never like,
I just stared in the bed like, what is the point? Like,
okay.
Yeah.
So as a female, and you're already in your 30s, do you feel pressured to have kids? Do you want kids?
I don't feel pressured anymore. I think when I first turned 30, I felt pressured. And right now I don't feel pressured. I would want one, but I don't feel like it's a
mandatory.
like I don't feel like it's a requirement for me.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're surrounded by people who look at you like you have no value because you have no kids, it's like it's hard.
Yeah,
It's like, okay.
I'm
They're like,
about
so
to.
what do you bring to the table? I'm like, no kids.
I'm
Like,
about
I
to
don't
be.
know.
I'm about to be 30, like starting next year, and so I've been thinking about that a lot too, because a lot of my sister-in-laws already have kids.
Yeah.
So every time they're like, when are you gonna have a kid? And you're getting closer to your 30s. It's harder
Yeah.
when you're in your 30s, And I'm like, they're always that saying of like, oh, how old are you gonna be when your kid's in high school or
Yeah,
your
they're gonna
kids?
be an old ass
do-
mom.
Yeah, and I'm
Do you
like,
guys
"Yeah."
do you guys feel pressure for through social media as well whenever you see other people having kids your age and you're just asking yourself like, wow, what like
Not
I-
in social media, not me.
no.
No, I mean not really. Like sometimes, just because I've had people tell me like, "What do you do with your life?" Because like I don't have kids, and
But it's
sometimes-
none of their business, and
It's
I
none of
hate
their
I
business,
hate
yeah.
people that are like that too because
They just want to
like
get
they
some
feel like I have no
cheese.
purpose. Like I have no purpose in life because I have no kids.
yeah.
So it's like
And
okay,
it's hard as a female. It's different, I think, right? It's hard as a female because your body's meant
Yeah,
to do
to
that.
have
But what
kids.
happens when you don't necessarily? That's not like
Mhm.
your goal. That's not your priority.
Because
Yeah.
I don't want to put her business out there. But hold on, just 1 second, I'll be back.
No, but it is different. Like I don't think I feel pressured by social media, but I pressure myself a lot too.
yeah,
Thinking like, damn, like what's wrong with me? Like why I see so many people having kids and they love their kids and they're like, oh, if your world's gonna change when you have them. But I still don't get that urge to be like, I want to pop one out.
Yeah,
You know?
no, me neither. I mean, I'm on birth control by all means. Like, I ain't trying to have no baby. Like, I want to have a baby with someone who wants to have a baby with me. Like, I don't want to have a baby like
Can
Yeah,
I, can I
wrapped
ask?
up, and be like, oh, I have kids, so now I have a meaning to life. Like,
Right, but
I
can
don't want that.
can I ask then? Is it like is there also something kind of like about you having the baby versus like maybe adopting? And the reason why is because, for example, I think part of me, I don't have that need or feel of like wanting to be pregnant. But if someone came and handed me a baby, like this is gonna be your baby now, like this is yours, I would probably like I would be happy and I would love that baby. Not that that's my purpose, but I feel like that would
That would
be okay with me versus me just popping one out.
Yeah. For me, I don't care to have kids. So if I were to have a kid, I would want it to be my own.
Mm.
But
if you're
like
gonna
if
go that
later
route.
in life, if I decided like I have this dire, because I'm only 31, so let's say later I'm like, man, I have this dire need to have a baby, I would not mind adopting.
Mhm.
Like that, definitely, I wouldn't mind it. But preferably, I'd want to have my own.
Mm.
I want to adopt too, actually.
Dude, I have 4 kids.
Yeah.
He's
You
like,
want to
No,
adopt
you're-
one of
you're
mine?
done.
Godfather, one of mine.
No,
You want them for a weekend?
no, I'm good. No. I'm saying like, look.
They're good kids.
No, no, I know they are.
They're
I
good
know they
kids.
are. Give me 1 second. I'm reading
It's a
comments real
deal
quick.
package for
So
like
Kiara
20.
said, after 4 kids, I have no desire. She's commenting on Facebook.
What?
What?
Great.
Hold
We're
on.
on Facebook. Our family knows that we don't want kids. They know about the knives. They
Hey,
know.
so if you guys can go on Facebook and see if we're active
Hearing
on there, that's crazy.
everything.
I have no desire to
Lord.
have more kids. Factory is closed.
Factory's
That's
closed.
why I had my surgery. Hey, shout out to you, Kiara. Yeah, you have 4 kids. I do believe that 4 is the magic number. So
I don't know how they're doing this.
you plus you had your girl. So
It's live. Maybe they can hear us.
it's live.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they can just hear us.
Yeah,
What
dude,
the
it's live.
Or maybe it really turned into like a audible
So they're
podcast.
just listening.
Oh, that's so sweet,
Hey.
y'all.
Oh,
Thank
it's-
you.
So
Are we live
Yeah, we're live.
on
Can you
Facebook?
hear it?
Yeah, look.
Oh my god.
Oh, you able to hear us?
Yeah,
Is that
Great.
Facebook?
it's Facebook.
Oh, look,
Look,
Sergio's
YouTube is
Apata
down here. Yeah,
waves.
Sergio's on there too.
What?
Who's what?
This whole time I thought I was like, yeah, nobody can
Okay,
see me on
so
Facebook
Kiara,
anyway.
we're actually surprised that you're seeing
Oh.
that you're watching us on
All right,
Facebook
Mom.
because at the very
Just like where
beginning,
y'all at.
at
I
the
was
very
just
beginning,
kidding.
at
I
the
want,
very
like, 10
beginning,
kids.
we had trouble with Facebook,
I still
so
don't want kids.
we just decided to go ahead and give up. So we thought we were only on YouTube Live. So whenever I saw that you were commenting through Facebook, I'm like, hold up, what the hell?
Hold up.
So
All right.
We are. Oh, good lord. Okay.
Well, this is awesome.
this is
Damn.
Facebook brought us back.
okay. So I guess
Facebook
our,
said,
our
"We
band
wanna
was
hear what y'all
over.
gotta say."
But I really do hope that Facebook was able to catch everything that we talked about at the very beginning because I know some very deep stuff.
We're good.
What do you?
My family don't need to know.
It's all
No.
in my head, Dad.
I'm gonna go wash more dishes now.
So yeah, Kiara, thank you so much for giving us the heads up that Facebook is working for us.
Great, the panic is setting in.
I know, right? Now everybody's gonna watch us.
Anxiety's
Everybody's
coming
gonna
out.
know. Yeah.
But yeah, if you didn't catch the beginning of our episode, I really hope that you're able to on Facebook later on Facebook after we're done.
Is that a
Go back
puppy?
and rewatch it. We actually got into some very good stories, backgrounds of our experiences and stuff like that. And like I mentioned, who knows who we could be helping. So if it works, go ahead and go back to our live after we're done to see if you missed some of the things. I guess that's them. Yeah. I
Are we
really do
done?
hope. No, we're not done yet. We actually have 10 more minutes.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Time goes by so quick whenever you're on live.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, if you're unable to watch the first like 10 minutes, so come back on YouTube and rewatch us there because we know we were actually on there for a good time, so a good while. I mean,
Unless you're my family, then we're good.
but yeah, guys.
Yeah.
My family don't watch. me
So
like
we
that.
talked about our experiences with mental health. We're making more awareness of the situation because I'm tired of losing our good people to it. And I actually have one more story that I want to talk about.
And if you're over 30 and you don't have kids, it's okay.
Yeah, what she said. If you
What she said.
Definitely.
if you don't have
Maybe I had
kids
a
and you're over
baby at 40.
30, you're okay. Live your life. Don't let anybody else tell you what to do or make you feel like you have to live your life a certain
Or
way.
you're not valuable.
Yeah, you're not
as a
valuable.
woman.
It's definitely your life. Live your life the way you want it. And because I don't want to give too much information, but I have my sister who's also single, no kids, and that's okay. I always tell her that. I never push her. I never ask her like, hey, when are you having any? We understand. And so does my wife. We never say anything to her, but there are family members who actually do ask her that. Yeah, so that's where we get into it. But I do want to say, like, please check on your people. Check on your family members, especially your new moms. Please, please, please check on them. And like I mentioned before, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to our friends GoFundMe page. So whatever you can donate is greatly appreciated. Prayers are more than welcome. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Your face? Hold on.
Who's this?
Who is what?
Who put my private photo here?
What?
It must be a bot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My private photo here. Is it a
Yeah.
nude?
Is it- I guess it's a spam, but it's crazy. It's on YouTube.
Where's that at?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay, because I'm on
The Facebook?
is different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on. This is on YouTube. Yeah, I think it's a bot.
Damn, but it's a butt.
It's a
I think it's a butt.
but, yeah, because I don't even recognize that name either. Yeah, we had a good conversation. We have less than. I guess I'll extend it for 20 more minutes because we did start off a little late trying to figure out what the hell was going on at the very beginning. So, I mean, we do have 20 more minutes. We can go ahead and talk
Rigo,
about
you got
whatever.
anything you want to talk about?
You know,
Put me on
I've
the spot.
never. What?
Nothing. Putting on the spot.
On
Go
the
ahead.
spot.
Putting you on the spot.
The spot.
Oh,
Just yelled it with enthusiasm.
so
Okay, before anything, I'm sorry, Rigo. But everybody, welcome Rigo.
Wow.
Rigo.
Rigo! Yeah, the fourth member finally here.
finally,
And finally, how do I say it?
AKA Mr. Juicy.
Mr. Juicy.
Mr. Juicy.
Lord.
We had
Oh,
we had
Lord.
the franchise, the Juicy, the what's next? The Gucci,
Gucci.
Yeah. the
No,
Juicy Gucci,
That's Foxy Vero.
Foxy,
Foxy
Foxy.
battle.
the Foxy. Oh, now we have to find something for you.
For me? Oh, God.
Wait, what were you saying?
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah, wait.
You know how y'all were talking about knives and
No, we were not talking about knives and stuff.
Let him talk.
somehow it came up in conversation. Well, my thing was I want to experiment with chemicals.
Oh.
What kind of chemicals?
Like bleach?
Well, you shouldn't be saying that, especially yeah.
Huh?
Well, you shouldn't be saying that if you're gonna have like a job interview tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's too much information. Plus, good luck on that. Let's not jinx that.
You're right.
I mean, we like I said, we got 20 minutes now. We can go ahead and talk about whatever.
So this is
Pero-
the cat, and
Hello, cat.
That's your
Oh,
support.
I have a-
cat?
that's my support cat. Yeah.
I actually have a good question since you actually brought that up. What do you do to cope with your anxiety, depression, whatever it is?
Besides hiding it, I think
the number one thing to do.
obviously, you know, besides hiding it really well, you damn, what do I do?
Like, do you have any hobbies?
I know what I do.
I
You
used to
do.
have hobbies, and then bite me. No, I used to have hobbies, and then I used to go running. Well, not running, but I used to go walking, and then I got assaulted at work, by some guy who was trying to steal a Cadillac converter, and like
Oh,
so.
that was that day.
Yeah, that's the thing. And so like I'm stupid. I apparently instead of running away from danger, I run towards it.
I remember that day perfectly because I was like,
Is that Adriana running
yeah,
outside?
I was like, why is she running after a car?
You're trying to take her Cadillac converter.
Not even mine.
Well,
It was somebody's
Yeah,
at
So
work.
somebody at work.
Dude, I don't know. Okay. And so apparently I'm like trying to catch a picture of the thing, and then we get onto it. He pushes me. I end up like, you know, we end up in a little struggle.
In the scuffle.
He's locked up now. They found him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Facing 10 years in jail, I think maybe.
Dang.
Hope you rot in hell, you dirty
Because apparently
bastard.
Cadillac converter.
There was
I'm
apparently a
sorry,
whole
playing.
lot more to
10
that
years.
Huh?
case.
He's only got 10 years.
Oh, wait, what? You got 10 years for Cadillac converters?
Well, no, not for the Cadillac because he didn't make it. I scared him, so he didn't take it. He was able to
Oh.
like saw into it, but because he hit me,
Oh,
it
he-
became
okay.
an aggravated assault, and that's what he gets
Nice.
to stand for.
Dang,
Mhm.
bro.
And so I used to go running, but ever since that happened, it hit me that I'm stupid, and then instead of like walking away from danger, I'll walk towards it. So I was like, I don't want to go walking anymore.
Here comes Mike Myers with
You
the
know?
knife. You're like, hey, it's Mike Myers.
Hey,
Can I
that's
get an
a-
autograph?
That's a shiny knife you got there. It's so pretty, you know. So no,
Right.
so I was like, okay, I've not been asking my husband if I can get like a service dog, so that I can go out because now I don't like going out
To
by
keep you
myself
away from danger?
to keep me company, and I guess to keep me away from danger. Yeah,
How-
Lassie,
hey, how's the puppy doing?
he's great. Did you see him wearing his little tiny braces?
No.
Okay, so did y'all know about the puppy?
Yeah, the Ethiopian puppy, and then he found it. And just kidding.
Ethiopian puppy, the one that Angelina did not want.
Yeah.
So I rescued a puppy because Rigo, I don't think he knows. I rescued a puppy from the street, and he was all scrunchy and like mangy, and had like mites and mange and scabies and internal parasites. He's doing good now. So, but his little
More power
feet.
to you.
Thank you. But his little feet, because he did not have the nutrition he needed as a puppy, his little feet when he stood up, they were bending like this. They were collapsing under him. So
Oh.
I bought him braces, and he's like this now. And so when he jumps, he does
Aw.
this. But it worked. So now his like legs are no longer like collapsing under him. They're like straight now. And so yeah. He was so tiny that even the extra small braces did not like they were a little bit too big on him, but it's going good. Yee. But I still want my service dog.
Yeah. All these dogs, you still want a service dog.
Oh yeah, and then the cat. So I don't know. I love stuffed animals and like puffy sweaters. It gives me like comfort, like a comfort blanket.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is soft.
Yeah. Look. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch your kitty.
No, thank you. Like, but did y'all know that's a way that they used to calm down anxiety in women? So back in
Touching
the
kitties?
Oh.
yeah, touching her kitty,
Wait, what?
touching
No,
her
like,
kitty,
like her-
making her kitty, yeah, making her kitty purr. Okay, so they would,
Masturbating?
yes,
Okay.
Okay.
yes. What part of kitty purring did you not?
Well, this conversation just took a whole left
Well,
turn.
well, back then they used to call it female hysteria. And so what they would do, the men, I don't know if the husbands were aware of what they were doing, but they would take the women to the doctor, like, oh, she's going crazy, she's emotional. And they would literally like just
Rub
shove
them out.
things. No, yeah.
Give me your vagina.
Get a plaything and make her kitty purr. And then once like
So
that-
basically, they're like, just have sex with your wife, and she'll stop being bitchy.
essentially, and that's how they would I don't know if the husbands were aware of the treatment that they were undergoing, but that's what they would do to women back then in the day. Female hysteria, and that's how they would treat it.
Interesting.
Good
Yeah.
to know.
So if your woman is
To
going
find an
crazy,
anxious woman.
so if your woman's going crazy and you'd like to help,
Kitty.
Give me your kitty.
here kitty kitty, here kitty kitty.
Oh God. Yeah, like too much.
I'm just like imagining a scenario.
I know, right?
Kissing your wife. And you do your purr, kissing your wife.
We really
Here,
can't be
kitty, kitty.
serious.
Like, kitty, kitty, kitty.
This is
here,
supposed to be a
kitty,
s-
kitty.
This is supposed to be a serious episode. Here we are joking around with kitties.
It's a serious situation. If you can't make that kitty purr,
You can make that kitty purr.
it's a serious thing. It's
Talk
depressive.
to them.
It's depressive.
So
It-
does your kitty purr?
Hey,
By Hello Kitty.
Married.
Sponsored by Hello Kitty.
we are
Wow.
down 10 minutes, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and end this on a positive note.
Make
Go-
that
what-
kitty
what,
purr.
Today's logo, make that kitty purr. Save a woman.
Rigo, since you are the newest, finally the member that showed up, you want to end us on a positive note?
Oh wait, what do you do whenever you're feeling your anxiety?
Like, how do I cope with it?
Uh huh.
Like she said, I kind of deal with it. Okay. So I started doing these. I started doing this. Touching the kitty.
You have a kitty?
I'm gonna walk into the office like this and then just turn around and
Like this.
and every time I see you and you're gonna see me and you're gonna be like,
No, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, God damn it!
Look at me taking my anxiety away.
Just throw the cat at me.
Ay, Dios mío.
No, okay, so this is gonna seem a little bizarre to some people, but it actually started helping me out a lot. I started carrying a toothbrush with me.
So
Pause.
Okay,
Wait, pause. You guess. What's a toothbrush for? Quick round.
is it to make your kitty purr?
You go. What's the toothbrush for?
You like to brush your teeth.
You guys, what's the toothbrush for?
We haven't gotten a comment in so long.
You guys, what's the
They're
toothbrush
over
for?
us.
No, so yeah, I found comfort in brushing my teeth randomly whenever I started feeling anxious. Why are you looking at me with such such interest?
Because okay, I might want to have to do with that. I don't know.
Okay, so like I said, I have a toothbrush in my truck that I carry. That I have a toothbrush in my truck that I have. So usually when I get the most anxious when I'm in the truck. So whenever I feel it, when I feel the anxious coming in, I start getting my toothbrush and just start brushing my teeth. I park somewhere, brush my teeth, brush like. And you know how some people hate. This is gonna sound so stupid and so. I'm just gonna say it, no homo, but like whenever like people hate
You
brushing,
gag on it.
like no, like people hate brushing their
It's
tongues.
like having something in your mouth.
Hold on.
That's
God damn, I can't see. This is why I can't even tell you guys now because now we got these people like clowning on me.
Well, you're the one who's like all the homo.
Yeah, well, you're just holding it
Oh,
back. You're not
so-
giving a straight answer.
Okay,
You
well,
even
yeah,
say
okay,
use
so
paste.
so you know how some people find discomforting, whenever brushing their tongue because they gag and stuff like that. Oh God.
I find it so.
Oh,
confusing.
good
You
Lord.
find pleasure in gagging?
No.
It is such a calming act, he says.
I'm just gonna stop right there because this isn't going well.
Okay, just say what you want to say.
Okay, so I brush my teeth and I just brush my tongue and like just
like that motion?
just the Lord
Side, up and down.
up and down, side to side.
I think I'm
Side
pretty
to
good at this.
What have I done?
He practices.
He's like,
Yo.
He's like, I'm gonna go home to that kitty real fresh.
Oh God.
I'll ask this once
wow.
again.
Do you stare at other people when you do this too?
No, fuck.
You
You make eye contact. You gotta open the mouth. Look at the
I got all you guys did it. What the hell? Lord. Anyways, that gagging reflex
yeah,
gets me like I guess like zaps me out of the discomfort, like the anxiety,
yeah.
and that it brings me back to where I'm at.
And where you at?
Jesus fucking
Sucking on
Christ. I fucked up by telling you guys this.
So hold
Good
on.
one.
So do you brush your teeth like do you use toothpaste and stuff like that? Follow
Yes,
through?
yes, I have toothpaste.
Oh,
So
okay.
you like
Oh Jesus
all that
Christ.
white stuff coming out?
He just rinses his
Why did I do this to myself? Like, why? Why do I?
He just put the toothpaste first.
Oh God.
What the hell?
And then he's like, "Yep."
I did that.
I did. Man, I fucked up by telling you guys this.
Damn, how big is
God
this
damn it.
toothbrush?
Oh, is it Mandingo size?
Is that what you're making?
Did you turn that off?
No.
I just realized it's off.
You turned it off when you unplugged it over there.
Uh,
plug in your charger.
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, okay. I just realized it was off.
Now we know why
No,
that mic is
stop.
so
Okay.
close.
Oh, jeez. Wait, what?
He's trying to brush his teeth, get that gagging.
Lord, I messed up by telling you guys. Great. I'll be
Hey,
getting clowned on.
You want to get this one?
Huh?
You can reach out all the way back.
This one's got
You know-
texture.
Yeah.
God.
Once you go black, I don't think.
That one
you're
has-
good. Ooh, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
Did my shit
hello.
go off?
No, you're still
Hello?
there.
Oh, okay. I think I disconnected my headset.
No, you're still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Well, what
Something's
happened?
disconnected down there.
No, that's not
No,
it.
that's something else.
No, you're good.
This is hilarious. I'm so glad you shared your.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So
Well,
for any of
there's
y'all out
that.
there, gagging is a really way to get your
There's
Or purring.
there's that
Or
and
purring the kitty.
purring the kitty.
purring the kitty. Man, we found some weird stuff here.
Milking your toothpaste is the way to go.
That wasn't one of the things. Another thing would be breathing. I found out like how to breathe properly, I guess you could say. Hold on, let me read this
Oh, there's a
comment.
breathing technique so that you don't, when
Now
the
we know
gagging
why he
reflex
likes
hits.
to be so close to the what? Oh, to the mic. That's what
That's
they
what I
said.
said. Yeah. I think he was just telling you what I said.
Yeah. Another thing is like breathing in for 4 seconds, holding it in for 4 seconds, and releasing for like 8 seconds, I believe.
Pablo Gordon said, "Now we know why he likes to be so close."
We just mentioned
Yeah.
that.
Oh, my bad. Well, I'm sorry. I'm kind of.
That's how you know you're not paying attention to us.
I just
Anyway.
thought I'd read up on it. Okay.
No, but the breathing exercise was taught to me by my barber because he actually goes through the same thing himself. He had another panic attack at the barbershop too.
So he does a gag reflexes too.
No, fool.
Oh.
Well, now that we know, we can all carry toothbrushes.
Oh,
And
great.
like Ricky.
He's panicking.
He's
Give him a toothbrush.
Crest, the new Colgate
You're an
commercial. You want your teeth whitened?
Y'all are assholes. Yeah, I think that's it. Get serious, man.
I'm just going through the whole Colgate Crest commercial.
We went from kitties to gagging to Crest.
Oh God.
So that's pretty
Does
much
it make
it.
a difference? It's one of those little electronic ones.
I don't
Vibration.
know.
Is this a manual one or like?
Gagging comfort. The leg.
What?
The gagging comforts him.
Man, I should have never shared that with you guys.
No.
But let's get serious. We're gonna end this on a positive note. So, what was your positive note?
Positive note is try to keep you gagging.
Oh, I fucking knew he was gonna say some shit like that.
And keep the kitty purring.
Get the What's your positive note, Beto?
Just be happy.
Just be happy. Wait, didn't you say that last time?
Yeah.
Well, just keep on doing
That's
it.
what I do. I
Just keep
be
on doing it.
happy. I just try my best to be happy.
Oh God.
I throw
Positive
myself
note.
a 5-minute pity party, and then I'm happy.
Yeah,
That's
you
my
know,
coping
scheduled tea
mechanism.
parties help.
And I'm
A
going to
couple
like, all right,
gags
I'm
in
gonna
there.
fill it for
Schedule your tea party. bring your own gag.
Anyway, let's get serious. Positive note.
I can't even.
Get serious.
I don't. It's so hard that I'm holding like the
kitty?
I'm like I can't think of anything right now.
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't think of anything.
Not alone. I am here with you. Michael
Okay.
Jackson? No.
No. Okay,
Oh,
but
okay. I guess I'm too American.
True American. What is up with you?
Versus tragos de amargo licor.
She's
no?
not that Mexican.
Oh,
Ramon
yeah.
Ayala.
Ramon Ayala.
Raymond.
Wow. Raymond.
Is it Mr. Raymond?
Ayala?
Raymond Ayala?
Wow, that was the widest
But she knew.
name.
But she
Raymond Ayala.
knew. She knew.
Ayala?
What? What happened?
He's a pod that I said it like that.
Oh.
No.
Raymond Ayala.
Raymond.
Raymond
I'll
Ayala.
just keep my
Raymond.
comments to myself.
All right, I guess the positive note, like I mentioned before, I guess not really much of a positive. It's just like a suggestion to
Keep the gag going. Gag
to
on.
Gang up.
to check on your friends.
Oh my god. That's gonna be the support group team. Gag on.
Are you bleeding?
What?
Are you bleeding?
Am I?
Look at her
Oh shit!
You're
Yeah,
bleeding.
you're bleeding.
Oh no.
I
Where?
thought that was like a little.
right here.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. It's okay. I guess it happens. She's an energy vampire.
Did you scratch yourself though?
Probably. I tend to do that. I don't know.
It was a toothbrush.
It was a what? I did not aim.
That's where it happened. No, yeah, just a suggestion. Keep checking up on your friends.
Minty breath will get you far.
Except for those icebreakers, I feel like my breath smells now.
Don't forget.
It did it not have enough gag for you? Is that what that was? Oh,
Get
poor
serious,
Ricky.
guys. Get
Oh,
serious.
I'm so sorry that you have to go through that.
You got another one?
They're good.
They're just
I
fruity.
like the fruity balance of like the mint going on there.
Gonna get up. There's a sweaty ass right there.
What's it? What do you call it? Ass juices?
Ass. Oh no. What did I call it?
Ass juices.
Ass juices. Was it that?
Yeah, you said ass juices.
Yeah, you said my ass.
Ass
Oh yeah,
juices.
ass
Yeah.
juices. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I don't even know what we're doing for the next episode.
Well, I know what you're gonna be doing later.
Oh,
on.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let it go, man. Be serious.
Mental health part 2.
No, mental health. See, I didn't want to do mental
Coping
health part 2
mechanisms.
because I don't want to
We have them
have two back to back. Yeah.
Demonstrations of coping mechanisms.
Sarah Calderon said hello. You are
Hello.
late,
That's my sister. Hi.
Hey.
but go back to the live and watch us again.
Oh Lord. What are we talking about next time?
So you guys are going to be back in like 2 weeks from now. I don't know if you want to be back next week. Do you?
What is next week?
Another episode?
No, but like
See, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to think
maybe because I think on it's Monday Halloween.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
Monday.
Ooh,
Yeah.
The Astros play, so I don't know what's gonna
Oh.
happen on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, no. And it's the World Series too. Huh?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, we can just stream it live. For people
Shout
who
out to the
can't-
Astros, by the way. Kicking Yankees ass after so much
Sweep
shit
them.
talk, by the way. Having the Gordons back on a mobile episode. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
On a mobile episode.
They wanted to be on that.
The
So are we
haunted
gonna
house
have one
thing.
next week since the Astros in the World Series?
Yeah, wait.
'Cause their
I
games
mean,
are
it is the
Friday,
World
Saturday,
Series. God
and then
dang
Monday,
it.
It's the
Tuesday.
World-
Is it gonna be on a Tuesday?
It's gonna
Yeah.
be Friday, Saturday, and
Friday,
then
Saturday, Monday, and
Monday,
Tuesday.
Tuesday, and then depending Wednesday, Thursday.
I guess we're gonna have to skip because ain't nobody gonna tune in.
No, everybody's
nobody-
been watching. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be watching the Astros. I'm like, screw
Wait,
it,
are they gonna be playing at 9? I think their game ends at like
7.
at 10. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man. So I might have to reschedule it for our weekend next weekend then. Next Saturday.
Or you can just stream it live.
What, the game?
The game.
But people already watch it though.
Yeah, why would they watch us watch it?
Yeah.
Because
Why would we want to watch? We're gonna be.
we can come.
I'm
We need to come in.
gonna be somewhere else watching it. But for the people who can't have the choice of watching it or doesn't have the,
It would get you
can't
more
be able to
views,
watch
I
it.
guess.
Yeah.
Definitely get you a lot of views.
Okay. So we'll figure it out. If you want to
Try
come
out.
on Saturday, you can come on Saturday.
Mhm.
It's up to you.
This Saturday
Next Saturday.
or next Saturday? Well, I think I'm gonna have to check my schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little hard.
So I'm gonna go take a ADHD test on Monday. I don't know what the hell that like. I don't know how that even works. I'm like, do I pass or fail? Like,
I mean,
My
dude,
daughter went through it.
how does it go?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Did she- well, thank you for getting my hopes up.
I know, right? Like, oh, how does that work?
I don't know.
False hope.
Do you have to pass? You don't even know. Like, do you pass or
Just,
do you fail?
I guess just do your best.
Like how? Act crazier than normal? Like how do you ADHD? How do you?
Well, like I mentioned before, there is no normal. So just do. Whenever I took the army test, personality test, they asked us, what would Jesus do?
Stop. For real?
Oh, I was like, wait, hold up.
No, I meant like stop.
Because I took the test based on my personality, and
Yeah.
apparently I failed because I guess I have no personality. But I asked them like, what the hell? Like they're all like, okay, so you have to take the test asking yourself, what would Jesus do? And I was like, oh, okay, so not my personality then.
See, I'm confused. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what the test calls
Just-
for.
What would you
Was she
do?
diagnosed with ADHD?
She said
Maybe
it
they,
wasn't a
like,
full
just
ADHD.
check to
It's
see if
just
you
like
can
she's
Focus.
not focused.
Hey, Katra, send me one of your flags. I'll definitely put it up there.
So
Oh, by
if-
the way, I'm sorry. As you guys notice, we have flags in the background. One for the Mexicans, one for the greatest country in the world. And an Ecuadorian flag. So, hey, if you guys want to send us one of your flags, I'll definitely put it up here. That'll be great. I actually want to keep like keep everybody involved too.
So I should
I'll-
take medication for it, or like, yeah?
Adderall.
is it really?
It's not. It's not.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. They said it's not Adderall, but it's something less than that. I don't
So
know.
it's not ADHD, but like it's a variation of it.
Yeah,
ADD.
ADD, right?
ADHD.
Yeah, because I don't.
It's just about the hyper.
it's because she
Oh.
was struggling in school.
She was what? Oh,
She was
struggling.
struggling.
Like she wouldn't turn in her homework, but she would do the work. I guess she would. I don't know.
Because I have a lot of. I used to have a lot of that problems in school.
I can't hear you.
No, she wouldn't turn in her homework.
Yeah.
But she would do the work, and then she would only do her work whenever the teacher was around her.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was like if she didn't have the teacher's attention, she wouldn't do the work. Like she
Yeah.
would just blab on and blah 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 blah. But then once the teacher got next to her, she was like, "Oh yeah, the answer's this, the answer's that." And she knew what she was doing, but she just wasn't focused.
Right. Because I have that problem. It's like I swear I'm not stupid. I just can't focus. Like I can't. Like it's so hard. Sometimes that's why I even have like fidget things. Y'all be talking to me like, because it's hard. Like
Mm-hmm.
completely focused on something.
But hell, my daughter in softball, it's a whole different story.
It's the same daughter, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You have this point where your mind will completely focus on something, and then you don't have in between. Like you'll completely be focused, and you'll just be like, like I can't focus. So I do have ADD.
Well, that's for the professionals to determine.
That's her professional.
Oh God.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna leave you on to the next episode. I think we're gonna be live next week on Saturday. If Addie can't make it, I definitely have some guys that will. So
The Gordons.
yeah, the Gordons,
Hey.
what are they called? The honorable members.
Uh,
What are they called?
Honorable guest. Honorable mention.
It's not honorable. It's honorary.
Honorary. Yeah, honorable.
Honorable. The honorary guest.
The honorary members. I have some honorary members that can be here if they can't be here. So
Mhm.
yeah, so I'll definitely have somebody for next Saturday. So we'll come up with something.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So tune in next Saturday for our next episode.
Thank you,
I still don't know
everyone.
what the hell we're gonna talk about, but wait, we'll figure it out at the very end.
Buenas
Thank
noches.
you.
Thank you, guys. Good night.
Oh,
Sleep
bye,
tight,
bye.
and keep on lookout for that link that I told you guys about. It will definitely help out. Thank you, guys. Good night, and
Gag
see you
on.
later.